I could honestly probably use that as my spell book. Copy my spells and do it.
That is one of the things that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Honestly. Welcome to Dusk and Doom. Thank you all for coming today. We pick up inside of the rope trick. Omen, what does Omen's rope trick look like? Small interdimensional space.
Honestly, I feel like the like image in my mind is kind of like SpongeBob and Patrick's little like treehouse thing they have that you have to like climb up to. I think that's probably my like visual reference in my mind.
Okay, I'm gonna have to Google that, but yeah. Cool.
Can we get a short rest in the hour that we spend in here?
So more or less, a little bit less than more. The spell lasts exactly 1 hour. Taking a short rest lasts exactly 1 hour. So if you you will basically have 2 turns where you'll still be like
Unshort rested?
yeah, exactly. And if you get attacked immediately as you come out, then you might just not get the benefits. So yeah, little treehouse.
This is the description of the song we're listening to.
That's
seemed
so
appropriate.
Fitting. Very appropriate.
I don't know. I can't find what it looks like on the inside, but yeah, it's the tight space is very fitting for what rope trick does. Excellent. You're all waiting in there as the 12th bell of midnight rings. You're all going to see Ren like start to scream and then for a short amount of time and then pass out. Vesper is gonna say, "Is he a guide?"
Yeah.
He was.
Oh. Good. She goes over and she like kind of shakes him and yells, "Do we need to run or hide at this time?" Until he's able to like communicate. You don't need to run. And Vesper kind of like,
Oi, be more gentle with them.
sorry, adrenaline.
Omen's casting to everyone and said, like, remember when Rin said we need to be very, very quiet?
We're in the road trip thing, aren't we?
He still said it.
Nice.
I want to play with it right now.
You wanna what?
I want to play with the like. Let's not push the limits.
As you say this,
Great.
the bamboo walls of your rope trick, you are able to see that behind Omen they kind of like shift as if it's fabric that's getting pushed on until you're able to see the outline of 2 hands and a face making trying to get into the rope trick.
Omen? I don't think that's not part of the normal rope trick, is it? Omen? Omen?
It's possible I've never done this spell before.
Omen!
So maybe it is.
As you say that, there's a sort of like a break in the barrier, and
I think there's a rapier that goes through.
God. It opens up and then closes back right behind Ben's character, like it was, and the wall just goes back to normal. As Ben, could you describe Milona, please?
a short, 5'4"-ish, Air Genasi in like a tunic robe comes tumbling through. Rapier goes to the opposite side of the rope trick room. Spellbook falls like completely open. A couple of pages fall out, and I'm face down on the ground. One hand goes down, the other hand goes down. Hey, thanks so much. My gosh, this is so helpful.
I put my hand over their mouth. And I cast into their mind and say, we could talk about it later. Be very, very quiet.
As you do that, you feel the skin is unnaturally cold, and not just because you're an Air Genasi. You've been kind of in a semi-conscious state ever since the incident. You felt cold and isolated, and like time stretched in strange ways, until finally you reached this barrier, and just touching the edge of the rope trick, you felt a little bit of vitality, life, and connection to the real, to the material return, until you fully woke up. But it feels like you're waking up from a terrible dream, and there's a little bit of like fatigue in your limbs. For all you know, like it could have been a while. You don't feel hungry yet.
Well, at least there's that. Hey, sorry. Is there the architects around here anywhere?
I am just staring, and I don't know if I like how volume works over like telepathic. But I telepathically say, we could talk about it later. Please be very, very quiet.
Vesper nods to you and says, I've seen you in the tower, right? I'm Vesper.
Yes. So great to meet you again.
Yeah. I didn't catch your name the first time.
Melora. Are these
okay.
yours?
They're contracted help.
Hey, we love help.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're alive. We didn't think that we were gonna see you again.
I didn't think I'd see you guys again.
I'm looking at the pages on the ground. I'm picking them up and reading them.
How long has it been?
The pages of...
That fell out of her book.
Okay, cool.
You're reading a encoded version of Find Familiar.
Oh, good.
Cool. Make a code breaking check.
Yeah.
That's gonna be intelligence.
Okay.
Against my spell save, sure, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
DC 15.
Where are my silly little dice? I'll just do digitally. Thank you. That's not 20, baby.
Nice.
Okay, cool. You realize it's a cipher similar to the one that's in Balthazar's book, and by like piecing that together, checking a couple of words, you're able to realize, oh, the title of the page starts with 2 F's, and based on the thing, you're like, oh, this is Find Familiar. There's an image of, there's a couple of like symbols for the different animal options.
I think you put it together when there's like a crude sketch of a bird on it, and there's a little oh sorry, like I'm sitting on.
Oh no!
Your bird's eyes are wide, and it is shaking, and it is following the instruction of being very quiet very well at this time.
It's okay. And I put what looks to be the bird from the book
Yeah.
on my shoulder.
I collect the pages and then I like put them back in the book and hand the book back to them.
Thank you. Oh, of course.
You see from corner of the room where Longfoot has been turned away from you, he turns around and shakes his head and says, they get over it so quickly nowadays. The new generation of heroes, it's like they don't care about the losses.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Why are you talking?
Lombo comes over to you, grabs a hand on your shoulder and like shows you the door and says, "Put your hand outside and listen." And he's going to like put his hand on the back of your neck and kind of like push you to the edge of the.
I'll save you.
I go with it.
Okay, cool. As your head emerges, you're able to see Chrysalis like you've never seen it before. The mists are kind of clearing, but in spirals of fog, and you hear every creature in this place howling and frantically like running through the place. Some of them are fighting each other. You see like the rats and other smaller creatures that you might expect to like hide to stay alive are coming out and tearing each other apart. All of them having extra lips on them. It's loud enough that when you come back, Lombo says, "They're not gonna hear us. And besides, I'm in mourning right now. They killed the little dog. They killed Reptar." No, not me, Grunch. Grunch is also probably dead.
Oh, you should probably let with that.
Yeah, but the dog, though.
Are you one of those people who cares more about the lives of dogs than you do of people?
I mean, like, druids?
Are you questioning whether or not I mean a specific type of person?
I'm asking. I feel like my reaction to Grunch's death answers your question, right?
I suppose so.
You guys weren't even friends? You guys did a heist together.
He's a lumbo. What do you expect? Of course he's gonna be. He's gonna treat an animal that he has nothing to steal. He can see that as like an organic being and have empathy with it. It's something that is but a vessel for things to pilfer.
See?
Yeah.
She gets it.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much easier to distance yourself from something that is, at the end of the day, another one of the dozens of your marks.
So are you a lumbo jumbo or whatever?
Oh, goodness no. I've just run into several of you.
Does she seem unfond of?
Not unfond of, just cleary-eyed about.
What's your name, since we're talking now, apparently?
Melora.
Melora. Okay, my name's Cairo. And this is my best buddy, Omen. And that over there is Rin. Is he passed out?
Yeah, Rin's passed out.
Yeah, we've had a long day. What are you doing here? What happened? We're on a road trip. This isn't how road trip works.
Normally no. Rope trick is one of those, cutting edge sort of spells. We were working with, trying to see what would happen, combining different stages of rope tricks beyond. What would happen if I cast rope trick from here? Well, we found out it's not fun.
Yeah. I would prefer if you didn't.
We're gonna submit an addendum to the description to recommend not doing that in the future.
Theremin has prohibited further research into rogue tricks since your, supposed death, I guess, disappearance.
How long has it been?
3 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
It's been busy 3 days. You've missed out the whole dragon thing, but it's fine. And you see that she reaches into the bag of holding and she's gonna pull out a red egg, cracked in a lot of places, but you see that there is a sort of like silver substance that has filled the cracks and kept it whole. It seems to be like thick, and it even seems to have a little bit of light coming from inside of it, and you can see a reptilian shape in there. You see that she's puts it down on the floor and says, if it looks like we're not going to make it out of there, and if Lumbo and I are incapacitated, you have to destroy this. It can't fall back into enemy hands.
How are we supposed to destroy it?
You hit
A good hard hit would do it.
Yeah, you hit it really hard.
Okay.
Make an omelet. I'd love to ritual cast Identify on that thing.
Yeah.
What kind of a dragon egg is it? You know, how far along is it?
Sounds good. Ritual cast takes an hour.
10 minutes
Okay.
plus 1 minute, the usual casting time. So 11 minutes later.
Okay, cool. So it takes you 11 minutes. You can you show me what Identify does? Because I don't know if that necessarily counts as a magic item. One object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued item, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you touch a creature, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Cool.
So furthermore, this tells me if there's been any adulterations to the egg since it's been in their custody.
You feel, thanks to Identify Magic, the artificial aspect of the life in here. If it wasn't for the powerful traces of necromancy, this thing could not have lived. Mm-hmm. The Identify spell tells you that it is an unfertilized dragon egg that, thanks to a necromancy spell, was animated, and thanks to transfiguration magic, its growth has been accelerated. Your the silver substance along it is a like one use repairing medical agent for this thing, and you can't. There's layers of transfiguration, so you're but those spells are now inactive, so you're not able to tell what exactly they did other than what I've already described.
Yeah. This would never have.
Yeah. It's also a red dragon egg.
Gotcha.
As far as you know, dragons no dragon has been seen since the cataclysm. Only like depictions of it, including the one that's in the journal, still linger.
So my read on this, is the egg, the original egg held by the cooks, was totally inert, unfertilized, would never have hatched, would never have become anything, was just like a chicken egg. You know? This is very different now. It's had a lot of magic pumped into it. Things that have made it active. Things that have made it grow quickly. There would have been... I'm afraid that whatever comes out of here, even if we do recover it safely, is not going to be safe.
It's a dragon.
How is Stu?
Dragons are never are, but that's well, that's part of the reason that Lumbo is here because we're paying him, and Lumbo is like, and because doing this sort of thing makes me better at healing all of you. Vesper says, but the cooks, Groom was on this mission mostly to show the goodwill of the cooks and to try to repair the damage they did by letting it be taken from them. And like, from what I understand, the dragon egg is going to be in the custody of the architects from here on. So, safe hands. We'll study it carefully.
What's my relative seniority compared to Vesper?
You're it feels like you're in relatively different departments.
Right.
But Vesper had only arrived here a little bit of time before Omen. So you've, if you've been a member of the organization for more than a year, then you have seniority. From what you've heard, she's from a different world, and she has her specialty is vehicles.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is
Vehicles.
Like a car?
You don't know that, but
Yeah.
yes.
I just want to make sure I'm getting the right word.
Yes.
I was trying to figure which of the two of us would be most qualified to say whether being with the architects is indeed a objectively safe place for the dragon egg.
I mean, we got a few people out. We put the expense and the effort into getting a few people out of jail to acquire this. Not to mention risking our lives and such. But
Resources, yes, certainly.
Safety measures,
probably better than anyone else. So,
yeah.
and
So
what am I gonna do? Let somebody else study this thing? No way.
So
No.
wait, why are we not destroying it if it's so dangerous? Like right now?
Oh, well, it could be a great ally against the old gods. It could be the rebirth of the entire culture of dragons, of an entire extinct species that was taken from us by the old gods. Well, taken from you. We had dragons in Erebus. They were fine.
You know how to raise them then? You know how to raise a dragon then?
No idea. I've never. I've never even seen one.
So yeah, again. So why are we risking this? Why are we risking this?
It might be more of a risk to destroy it.
Is it?
There's
That's our last resort.
if it's a last resort, yeah, we we destroy it. We don't let it fall into enemy hands. Destroying it, you're gonna want to remove the head. Decapitation can prevent most forms of resurrection. Not all of them, but
I think it's a bad idea, but whatever.
Until someone with better divination skills than I can figure out exactly what happened to this egg here, it's worth keeping our options open.
All right. Well, I love omelets, so if anytime you change your mind.
That is well taken. Thank you.
Lumbo is over there being like, Raptor would have loved a dragon egg omelet. He tried to eat everything in the camp. I'm gonna miss the little guy.
By the way, Omen, you were with the other group. I mean, Rin's here, obviously. So where's everybody else?
Oh, there were more of you.
Yeah.
During the hour between midnight and 1 a.m., chances of survival in the dungeon drop even lower than they usually are. Those of us who've experienced it before, we call it the frenzy hour.
Wait, so they're dead?
I don't know. Rory is really something special, so I think if anyone got out, he could have.
Yeah, you knew him really well, right?
For a few days, yeah.
It's possible to it is possible to hide during this time, but if you don't have a guide, hiding is nearly impossible. You see that Vesper is actually going to throw her little mechanical bats out through the entrance and saying she's going to scout. We'll know pretty soon if there's any adventures still kicking around down there.
That's... Wow. Knew the guy for like a day.
Do you think that we could replicate what's happened to you to infiltrate other wizards' rope tricks? Do you think how much control did you have on where you ended up?
16 Arcana. How good of an idea is that?
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. I had no perception of space, no perception of time, completely adrift. Not a great idea.
Okay. You see that like she takes a couple of notes and she says, we'll have to find a seer of true time to see if they experience it differently.
I knew him for 3 days, which is as long as I've known you for, so.
Wait, you've known us for the same amount of time?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just checked my little fantasy journal.
Well, he seemed like a good guy. You know, with his husband and all. Oh yeah, how's that gonna work? That ring of his?
I think maybe let's see what the bat finds out, and then go from there. I don't want to start mourning someone who's still alive.
Right. Well, he was an interesting soul. I do hope he made it.
we need to discuss what the plan is going to be. The doors of the dungeon are going to be closed until 11 a.m. The doors to the outside of the dungeon. There is another way out. We would need to climb the cliff all the way to where the elevator is.
That's easy.
For you, yeah, but there's still going to be monsters and traps on the cliffside.
Oh, what if she throws down a rope at us?
That could absolutely work. You see that, like, she turns to Longo and says, "Do you have any way of contacting the group, the emergency group of clerics that's up there?" And Longo says, "Nope. I lost the flares with the rest of the equipment when I got hit by that."
What about those sending stones that you guys were so secretive of?
Oh yeah. Testing.
You didn't give one to the clerics.
Hmm?
You didn't give one to the clerics.
They make you pay extra for stuff like this, and listen.
It's your life on the line. What do you mean they make you pay extra?
Have you paid for the emergency cleric services?
No, because I come prepared. I have my own sending methods.
You have sending?
No?
Because if we could request help, if you've met the person, if you've met anybody on the outside who could contact. You don't have sending, or you
Send
do?
the bird.
Is there anyone able to help from the outside? We're just stuck in here, aren't we?
Well, okay. Like so, the up on top of the lift, sometimes they have big rocks that they can throw down on the cliff to kill a decent amount of monsters. They also have ropes, and last I checked, they were working on like zip lines.
Wouldn't that also like hurt us?
Yes.
Hopefully we'd be out of the way when they're throwing the rocks down.
Yes. But we're gonna have to pay for all of those services, and because we don't, because y'all don't have an existing plan with them, you're gonna need to pay extra.
What if we paid them with the dragon egg?
No.
How far are the
Whatever.
clerics from here?
So usually it's the 3 Ruafasins. They're at the top of the elevator, right? So like the Chrysalis crater is like this. Once you get to the top of the elevator, it's like cliff sides until you get to the floor where we're at, right?
So could we send one of these little bird things with a message?
They very unlikely to make it there. They've got a lot of like flying monster stuff around the cliffs specifically. So we can either wait it out, try to stay hidden after Frenzy Hour ends until the doors to the sewers reopen, or we can not go with stealth and just go straight for the cliffside.
That sounds like it'll attract a lot of monsters.
I think Jingles over here is going to probably attract some attention. He was looking at Rin.
I'm gonna need everybody here to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Please. Difficulty is 10.
I wanted to, actually. It sounds fun.
Exactly 10.
I'm still cold. 7.
14.
The mechanical bat crashes into you for 1 bludgeoning damage as it re-enters the rope trick. You
What
see,
the hell, Vesper?
Hey, I don't have fine motor control over this thing. You see that in its claws, it's got a piece of wood carved into the shape of a snake's head from Iris' staff, and a scabbard with spots of blood on it.
That's a really strong bag you got there.
Thank you. I designed the engines myself, but I got help for the wings.
Okay, I'm gonna inspect the scabbard. Do I know whose scabbard this is?
Make an investigation.
22.
Yeah, this is definitely Rory's scabbard, and it's got some slashes and damage that wasn't there previously.
Does the bat give me kind of a comic little, like, I like look at the bat and the bat looks back at me and the bat just goes,
you see that the bat kind of just goes into standstill and starts to release smoke from a little pipe in the back of its body, and it just goes silent. Vesper says,
Well, not the little snake guy.
do you even remember his name?
The snakes?
Mhm.
No, no one ever.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna put these things in my bag and compartmentalize that for later.
cool. You write it in your inventory.
Great.
Kyro's like patting the back of Owen's shoulder.
I like to imagine that Owen is not shaking it off only because it's like he's like missing because he's semi-ethereal. He's like trying to pat him. It's like
Whoops.
I think Melora's still feeling a little bit better rapport with Vesper than anyone else right now, so sort of just leans a little closer to Vesper and says, if only mending could fix the heart.
That sounds like you could go in a poem. You should be a writer.
I am an artist, thank you, yeah.
An artist? Like what kind?
Oh, dance.
You dance?
Of course, yes.
Ooh. Do you know like a dance that could scare monsters?
Yes, she does.
That is the kind of dance I specialize in.
I feel like I'm missing something here. That's okay. Okay, so what are we doing? So, okay, we either run for it or we hide. I'm bad at both.
Lumbo and I specialize in stealth. So
Good for you.
we and we could even fit Rin inside of my bag of holding for a little bit on the way out, but with your heavy armor,
Oh, so you're saying fuck the rest of us.
I'm saying
We also have the bag of holding.
Sorry?
Do we have the bag of holding? I feel like we talked about this last time.
I think
Very unclear.
Rin had it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that sounds right.
So we have room for 2 boys. And heavy armor.
But we'd need to dump out everything else that's in the bag of holding.
I'm worth it, I promise.
Wait, what? Since when?
It can only carry 200 pounds.
Oh. I thought it carried more.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You can Google it.
That was like
Yeah.
levitate.
Oops.
It weighs 15 pounds. It can hold up to 500 pounds,
That's
and it
what I thought.
not exceeding a a volume of 64 cubic centimeters, meters. I don't know.
Cubic feet.
Cubic feet. Americans.
So 2 meter cube-ish. A
Yeah.
little bit bigger than a 2 meter cube.
Frey, when I was playing an artificer, Frey didn't let me have more. Only let me have 2 characters, free characters, without any heavy armors be inside of the bag of holding maximum. So I'm trusting Frey with his understanding of pounds, because I don't.
So we can or cannot put 2 people in there.
2 people, yes, 2 people and heavy armor. Would need to throw out everything else that's in there.
But we have 2 then, because we also have the bag of holding.
So we want to empty the items in yours into the bag of holding. Then we can at least give the 2 people with heavy armor room temperature, holding your breath.
But wouldn't it be better to put them in the 2 separate bags so they're not sharing air? I pulled out a chalkboard and we started discussing volume and physics and
absolutely.
air capacity.
Okay,
So our heads will or will not be sticking out?
okay.
I just want to hear.
Let's figure it out with. Can you pass me this? Okay, can somebody look up armor weight?
Oh, I have Florence's armor in my bag. So it'll say how much it weighs.
So
I forgot about
Rin
Chainmail,
has
55 pounds.
Ooh.
so Rinmail has Rin.
Chainmail.
Sorry, Rin T has chainmail.
Okay.
And a long sword. So something like 100 pounds. Just for that. I don't know how much buff humans weigh.
Like, it depends on the height, but like,
I'm a short person.
Omen weighed 200 pounds when he was a human.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is
and a quarter.
borderline. Yeah.
Yeah, and a quarter of that. So like, so with the chainmail, Rin would be taking 300 pounds of the, with the chainmail and the sword.
Chiral is significantly smaller.
Cairo, what sort of armor do you have?
Chainmail.
Okay, cool.
Another
So,
55 pounds.
If I'm shorter, could the chainmail also be smaller and thus lighter?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think they would think of that.
let's say like, how much would Cairo weigh?
Dude.
Can
But dude.
can somebody be in charge of the math?
Ben, take it away.
Omen, if you're going to be in the bag as well, how much does Omen weigh? And you're also pretty good at stuff.
I wasn't planning on being in the bag.
Okay.
So 255 chainmail, 110
wasn't
plus
it
another
85?
200 for Rin.
Wasn't it 85 pounds for the chain? I
55.
misheard then. Okay. right.
Age.
Plus, yeah, we'll call it 150 for
I'm gonna Google summer.
Cairo.
Is it Asimar? Is that what Carol is?
No, Eldrin.
Eladrin or Eldrin. Wait.
Plus, I would say another even 100 or so for other gear, right? Besides chainmail.
He's
Yep,
like
that's
four.
what
Between the two of them.
Like the explorer's pack, the dagger, the long sword.
And that gets us to within 40 or 50 pounds of the max.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
but I don't think they're typically 4 foot. Yeah.
the dragon egg, I'm gonna
So
I
say
think
is
I'd say
relatively
like
heavy.
700. Yeah.
Something? 75 maybe? For a nice even number. I don't know, I'm just looking at this.
Yes.
So 75. Because he's an adult and not a
Thinking
child.
of the Baldur's Gate 3, the Gith Yankee egg is super heavy. It's like 20 pounds.
Let's say the dragon egg is like
And it's for like a baby medium creature, right?
yeah. Let's say 20 pounds.
Cool.
For the,
So there's room for hardly anything else. Barely room for 2 armored people.
well, okay. So there's the bag of holding that Vesper has, and the bag of holding that y'all have. What's in the bag of holding? And like, what's the heaviest equipment that Omen owns?
I believe the bag of holding had a couple great axes, a couple hide armors, some javelins, a bunch of caltrops,
Okay, I think
that sort of stuff.
I think with Vesper and with like the backup equipment that they brought and stuff and stuff like this, you're gonna need to get rid of the axes, caltrops, and stuff like this. But then, if y'all want, the 3 stealthy people can take it from here.
Who is that?
You, Lombo, and Vesper.
And what's Melara gonna do?
Hmm?
Is Melara going in one of the bags?
Melora can cast invisibility on herself.
Invisibility helps, but it's not the be all end all.
And I don't even have to touch the ground. I can just levitate out of here if I need.
Okay.
It
I
sure
think-
would be nice if I still had Pass Without Trace.
I was gonna say, does anyone have Pass Without a Trace?
I did.
In this case, you can keep the caltrops.
Does anyone have any kind of item that could give me back? I don't know what like in universe a spell slot like means.
I think I've been using spell slots as the term.
Literal,
Okay,
yeah.
does anyone have anything that can give me back a 2nd level spell slot?
Got holy water.
Would that help?
Words of affirmation?
Praying's not a thing anymore, so I don't know.
If I could try to teach you to channel Lombo and get some spells by tricking the people in here and stuff like this, but within 1 hour, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. In fact,
What do you
we
say?
have
A Lumbo tutorial in 5 minutes?
Yeah. Boot camp.
Right. If things go wrong, just dump us out of the bag, and then it'll be fine.
The dragon egg cannot go in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that would kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, don't do that.
So who's gonna be in the bag of holding?
Probably Ren. He's like an ice tiefling, yeah? Something like that? He's blue.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Maybe it will wake him up to have.
So,
Can I do a quick like medicine check to see if he's how
Yeah.
he's doing? 12.
Some sort of shock.
Shocked. Okay, so he's like fine. He's healthy
He
for now.
he's not doing much. He because his player is not here, he's gonna be out of commission.
Yeah,
for
like
this.
out of game. I know.
Yeah.
It's like I guess like so he doesn't get the sense that like Rin's in any like help because
Yeah, he's. I mean, you think he'll need a lot of therapy
Once it gets invented.
once it gets invented. Yes. Cool. All right. So, are we going? We have 11 minutes left on the hour. Are we going for the cliffs or waiting? Lumbo is going to say, I think we wait it out. I mean, there's so many hiding places here in the city. Some stuff lives here, but as long as we don't hide in one of their in a home that's occupied, we can probably make it.
I'm already not listening to him and I'm looking at Vesper.
sorry, you said we have 11 minutes?
Yes.
Cool. That's just enough time for augury.
Oh,
Should we go?
awesome! Yes, I'm so sorry you spent a spell that I'm sorry you learned that spell instead of a spell that's actually helpful. Okay, so
Hey, I'm a wizard. I can learn other spells and prepare other spells. This isn't even. I'm only casting this as a ritual. It's not even against my prepared spells.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, you don't need to prepare it. To
Yes,
cast it in a
it's the
ritual?
coolest thing. I
Oh.
didn't know that until I just made a wizard.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You can't cast it normally, but you can cast it as a ritual.
So, what is the question that you're casting a roll on, please?
The question is whether we're going over into the wall, to and over the wall, or back through the sewer, right?
Yeah, the cliff or high, right? Those are the two options.
You don't get to ask that.
Oh.
You augury, you describe whatever you plan to do, and then I tell you whether it's whether I think it's a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or I don't know, it's too chaotic to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wheel, woe, or nothing.
Cool. So, which plan of the two do you describe?
I intend. I intend to sneak our way to the wall and try and go over the wall.
Cool.
That is the action I wish to evaluate.
Wheel. Yeah, it evaluates for 30 minutes worth of courses of actions.
Yep.
So what's? So wait.
I like our chances going towards the wall.
What's the?
Let's do it.
What does the ritual look like?
Yeah, it's. So I actually thought about this. It says like, oh, you're casting dice or reading bones or tea leaves or something. I think for a wizard, it's just a ton of scratch paper. I'm just like, sorry, I gotta write this out. Okay. Carry the one. Oh, but what if? So it's very like intelligence based.
Yeah. Is it divination or?
It is a magical divination of sorts.
Okay, because I thought it's traditionally asking a
You,
divinity. Right?
you need to apply Tasha's theorem here.
Oh my goodness, you're so right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think from what we all have here, we should be able to do the wall pretty okay.
Okay.
My personal recommendation.
Y'all have blood on you. Do you need any healing?
That'd be nice.
Last spell.
Oh,
So
last one you got always now. Bad. Never mind.
too late.
Oh,
Uh,
you should have specified.
That's-
It's okay. He's gonna swipe something from you and get one back while he's healing you.
Oh, I don't have anything worth swiping. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
you regain 10 plus my wisdom. That's gonna be 13.
Hey, I'm back to health. Back to max up.
Lumbo leans towards you and says, "Hey, you see the crown that she's wearing?
Sorry, girl.
Yeah, a little like silver circlet. Okay, cool. When I distract her while we're getting out of the road trick, can you steal it from me? And this way I'll have another spell slot."
You get spell slots back from stealing?
Why don't you
Yeah.
steal it?
What?
Because
I don't know if I can
because
do
she's onto me.
That you're a lumbo jumbo? We already know that.
Yeah, Lumbo Lockfoot.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about Laura.
Did-
Look, I'm not gonna prevent a lumbo from lumboing.
I'll try my best.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the other Lumbos told you about the whole situation, so I don't know like how well informed all of you are. We try to coordinate on like what we've told certain people and everything, but it's a lot to keep track of.
I'll try
This
my
is the
best.
same one that we know, right? This Lumbo is the same one?
You have no idea.
No way to know.
He's the same size.
Oh, is he wearing a mask?
Yeah. They're always wearing masks.
So Cairo makes a really bad attempt at creeping up behind Melora. It's like just waiting.
Yeah. So Lumbo is going to be distracting and give you the help action. But your heavy armor gives you disadvantage. So you're making a straight sleight of hand check against your passive perception.
Sure.
Ooh, 14.
Sleight of hand. 15.
That'll pass, yeah.
Okay, cool. You are unattuned to a.
Doesn't require attunement. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it does?
Doesn't require attunement.
Oh, okay, cool. You grab it. As you do, you feel a little tingling, and it suddenly the equations that you see, like she's left a piece of paper still visible. You're able to read it. You're able to make much more sense of it while you're holding this thing. You have an intelligence of 19.
Okay. That's a huge improvement. That's over double what I had. Cool.
That's crazy.
Wait,
And mine drops to 16.
Did she just like instantly feel a little stupider?
It's like, well, there was a. Anything else for like the. Remember Tasha's there? Ah, yeah.
Like, based on what's it, I don't know what it's called, but there's the this idea that like when if I'm stupid, I might or not knowledgeable on a subject, I might think that I'm actually super knowledgeable and an expert because I don't know enough to realize how little I know.
Yeah.
So I feel like you'd notice a raise in intelligence more than a drop in intelligence, because the drop in intelligence is like I'm having a bad day, kind of thing, or like that's my personal take on how. So yeah, you do not notice that your one magical item got stolen already, and Lumbo is going to have one more spell slot.
Nice.
Cool. So as the rope trick ends, all of you are going. If you're taking a, okay, you're in the bag of holding. Okay, got it. So, the other two, I'm gonna need y'all to make a stealth check in order to, if you need to spend any hit dice to regain HP, or if there's any class features that you regain on a short rest, if you need the short rest, I need y'all to make that.
Bladesong gives me advantage on dexterity checks, which includes stealth. So I will be using a charge of that to get advantage.
You start late singing?
Yes.
Cool.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20.
Excellent. So yeah, you're
27.
Damn.
you're able to regain. You don't regain that blade song just now, but whatever class features you get from short rest you get.
Yep.
Both of you, if you want to spend some hit dice to regain HP, you can do that. And I think let's. Okay, give me 1 second to go over my notes. Yeah, it's been 1 hour.
It's Underdark mode, and then.
Okay. So, we come back from break. Rin's hand is poking out of the bag of holding so that he can breathe. He's got a helmet on so that he's protected. You're carrying the bag of holding. You're inside of the bag of holding with the dragon egg that's attached to the back of Vesper's wheelchair.
Oh yeah, my head's also.
Cool. So you're going to be making perception checks with advantage, as opposed to everybody else who's just gonna have to roll normally, because you can make like active perception thanks to your unique position.
Oh, is the recording back on?
Yeah, the recording's back on.
Okay, so reminder, I made that check for
Yes.
the cult.
Yes, and you rolled a 14. So you you know that the cult of the lips collects songs, speech, languages from conquered worlds, and sing them as an offering to their god.
Oh wait, that's so dark. That means our world has been okay.
Huh?
That
yeah.
implies our world has been.
Either that, or they also make their own songs. So you're free to choose whether there's a universe where Mariah Carey
Is that Katy Perry's Firework?
was taken down by the Eldritch Abominations, or whether canonically there's a version of her that is an Eldritch Abomination.
Okay.
You decide.
Okay. So it's a song from a conquered world.
And you've you don't. I think you don't know the clerics inside of Chrysalis by name, apart from maybe like the like heads of cults.
He's gonna try to be subtle about it. He's gonna like send out a little prayer before stepping out.
Sounds good. Cool. Your characters emerge in a relatively quiet street. There's the fog has returned to its normal consistency. There are sounds all around you. This is a city in ruins, but even a city in ruins has buildings settling down, rats, cats. This one also has vaguely humanoid forms shambling their way through. It's it's hard to tell whether they're constructs or undead based on just what you are seeing. I'm gonna need a I'm gonna need a one stealth check, one survival check, and one perception check. You choose which ones you roll, but you have advantage on the perception checks because of where you are. Survival is going to be to navigate your way around, and stealth is going to be to like ensure you are not noticed. If you have invisibility, I'm gonna give you advantage.
Yep.
But how long does it last?
An hour. It is concentration, and it lasts an hour.
Damn. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna let you
Go ahead and mark that
roll
off.
stealth with advantage.
I got survival.
Do I only do perception?
Yes. I'm only gonna ask one check from each of you for this.
15 on perception.
Okay. 15. on
14
perception.
survival.
Cool.
24 stealth.
Hell yes. Okay. Thanks to your ability to like go very stealthily as you are invisible, like go ahead and.
I think it's because of the speed from Blade Song too. I mean,
Oh,
my speed is 45.
Yeah.
I dash for 90.
Yeah.
So
So,
I'm zipping around scouting, making sure we're not going to run into anything.
Yeah, you're going back and forth when there's a sound. You head in the direction to make sure it's not something that spotted you. The group is stealthy. Survival. You said you had 14.
Yes.
Cool. You have never been through this place, but you have a vague sense of like how cities are structured. You're able to see that you're getting closer and closer to the cliff as you spot more bird guano spread like closer to where the birds can kind of just sit on the cliffside. Perception 15. Cool. You are going to notice smooth singing as what appears to be a person leading a chant, a religious chant that is being followed by 10-ish voices. Thanks to your perception, all of you are able to like steer clear away from that. So you make it part of the way through to the to that place. Next, I'm gonna ask second roll from everyone. Against me. So give me just 1 second. So same roll to make it the rest of the way.
I did the digital roll because I'm like, my physical dice suck, and then the digital roll gave me a 2.
16.
That'll be fine.
Yes, I rolled a 17. Okay, cool. Survival against
7.
my survival.
Oh, you don't have the plus?
Oh, I do. I rolled a 2.
Oh.
I also rolled a 7. Let's roll off to see who rolls the highest.
Don't fuck me, little moss.
I rolled a 5.
It's a 9.
Okay, cool.
It looks like a 1, doesn't
So, you are going to find that some traps have been set up closer to the cliff. You see that like some walls are you see like a couple of walls that are about to crumble have a rope pulled between them. And that if you pass through a certain alleyway, they would have collapsed on you. So you're able to avoid that. And your perception against my stealth this time.
Do you
13.
mean? Do you mean you, as in like our party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I project to everyone's mind that there's the traps.
Yeah. So perception, you still have advantage.
Yeah, that was an advantage.
Okay. How much?
13.
13. Cool. I have disadvantage. Where is it? God damn it. Stealth. Where's the stealth on this character?
Should be +0.
Okay. Yeah. Oh right, it's farther up. That's it. I see it. Cool. Okay. 5. So y'all are, and you rolled it higher than 5, right?
Yeah, 13.
Cool. In this case, y'all are not surprised, and y'all avoid the trap. But because Melora
Mm-hmm.
failed the stealth check, you are going to be spotted. So behind you, you've passed beyond the chanting of that religious group when you hear.
Do they have little coconuts?
Is it still the cold of the lips?
You haven't gotten close to any creatures to check that, but the chanting seems to indicate yes. Okay. Cool. As your characters yeah, okay. I'm gonna need your characters see a figure starting to emerge out of the mist. It seems to be glowing slightly, and it is a mounted figure. I need everybody to make. I need the two of you to make an insight check, please.
I like where this is going. This is good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
18.
13.
Cool.
Laura draws her rapier.
Okay. Mora draws the rapier. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative, and the two of you roll initiative with disadvantage because I rolled a 20 on my deception.
Damn.
It's a 5.
That's a 7, baby.
One after another.
Okay. Can you keep track of the initiative?
Yeah.
I think Lumbo and Vesper. Vesper's gonna knock you out of the bag and say, "Distract him. We'll find a way up."
I don't. Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Are they coming back for us?
Um.
Oh,
Initiatives
wow.
were
7.
11.
Cool. 11. You think if it's up to Vesper, they are coming back. You think if it's up to, if it comes down to Lumbo making the decision, they are not.
If you come back for us, I'll give you this. He waves. He points at the ground for
Good
Lumbo.
incentive.
Hey!
Cool. Lumbo,
You're gonna want me to have that here.
I have to try.
Lumbo is stealthing, so he doesn't respond to this. But yeah, cool. My initiative is 7 plus 0.
Yep.
7.
You have higher dex. What's your dex?
My dex is 12.
Cool. You go first.
Cool. Can
Oh,
let's-
sorry. That's you that roll a 7. My bad. But you definitely have a higher dex.
Slightly louder battle music, please. Perfect. Cool.
Vesper and Lumbo are in initiative or not in
They're
initiative?
not in initiative. They're basically going ahead and preparing the climbing equipment and like getting set up to do the thing. But
Gotcha.
y'all are because it's like this fight is going to draw some attention, so they're
Yeah.
thinking ahead about getting out of here beyond that attention. So all you need to focus on is the knight in front of you.
A singular knight?
Singular knight, only one person. Y'all, the reason the two of you had disadvantage on that check is that the horse looks somewhat familiar, especially to you as you rode it earlier. The armor seems about the same shape, but it's only on closer inspection that you see that it's warped in some ways, and the stink is unbearably different as you see like body fluids leaking through the cracks of Rory's armor as he stands in front of you with the claw and looking like you're able to see that the face has been mostly butchered and it's empty eye sockets that have a little bit of like undead light beneath it shining. Cool. Who's first on
Cool.
initiative?
Rory.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
Oh, sorry. Chiral.
No, I rolled a 5.
I thought you said you rolled 11. On
That was
initiative?
for something else.
Oh.
That's a 5.
My
It's
God.
Omen
Then it is
with my
Omen.
7, thank you.
Our initiatives are 7755.
Woo!
Let's fucking go.
Wait,
I rolled a nat 1 on initiative.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah, because you get a bonus for blade singing, right?
No bonus to initiative for blade singing, but because I have high dex, I just have a good initiative anyway.
Sounds good.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Cool.
Pin him down.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot my silly little bow at my silly little friend. At the end of the day, it really is just Omen and his silly little bow. 19 to hit.
19 hits. Can I have a
9,
10,
11. That's my first attack.
11?
Yep, 11 points of damage.
Oh, 11 points of damage.
And
yes.
then Dread Ambusher,
Yeah. Push him up.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay. And then I get to do my second attack.
Oh yeah, you're level 5, that's right. Okay, hold on. There we go.
23 to hit.
23 hits. First attack you said you did 11 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can only use Hunter's Mark once around, right? Or can I use it for every attack?
It's whenever you hit with an attack. Yeah, so each of those damage instances get another d6 to them.
Oh. I've been using this wrong. Oh no, maybe I think I have actually. Anyway. Uh, 13 points of damage.
Okay. You
And I'm aiming for his creepy undead eyes because they're freaking me out.
yeah. For once, they're like it's your first time seeing what's beneath the cloth, but by now it's ravaged beyond something you could have recognized. Cool.
Now I believe it is Rory.
Okay, cool. Rory rides up to you. You see that All right. So, Great Weapons Master. I'm rolling with a +10. The claw of Amaphar is a +7 with the.
So you either rolling +10 without the +10 damage, or you're rolling +5 with the +10 damage.
It says +7 here.
I'm assuming you have Great Weapon. You have a Sacred Weapon pop, so that's an additional +3 to the, to hit and charisma.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Cool.
Okay, with the undead eyes, does that count? Is this still blind sight? Or is this...
You don't know?
Okay, well, if it is, depending on dark vision, that's important.
Oh yeah, no. This is enough light that, here that like nobody's having to rely on dark vision to.
Fuck me.
Cool. Let's go +7.
Bye,
Right.
Omen.
Yeah, time for me to also roll a new character.
All right, let's go.
Should I be giving you some d8s for smite?
Yes, please.
I'm about to get smot.
Smitten.
Smitten.
Smite damage, get crit 2.
So it's 2d8 normally, and because I crit 4d8, right?
You want to use the second level spell slot? Get 68.
Don't help!
I'm just bragging about my cool character.
Yeah.
Right. And that was awesome.
Absolutely.
He was on our side.
Pop off. All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's really good damage.
Okay. How much HP do you have?
34.
Okay.
Okay.
Omen is instantly knocked unconscious by the first attack. Cool.
Cool.
So
So how much damage do I take?
oh, you're at 0 HP. You don't go into we don't go into negatives in Dungeons and
Don't help.
Somewhere around 42 plus something that doesn't mean you're dead immediately, but probably in excess of 50 damage in one hit.
Cool.
Show off. Cool. Second attack is going to be against you because I get 2 attacks. Okay. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, 12 does not hit. Cool. The horse that Rory is riding on, it used to have this like blue flowing mane that looked like it was water rushing up. Now it burns with a dark fire, and the horse's skin looks like it's peeling off. So it's got hooves attacks. A single hoof attack. 8 plus 6. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, cool. So you survive this. You survive this round. Cool. Whose turn is it next?
Mel's.
Okay.
My dex is +4. I'm assuming.
Oh,
yeah. Anyone on that one on initiative? Melora, who's currently invisible, you see when she turned invisible, this like wind sort of whipped up, and when it, faded away, she was gone. This time, that spectral covering just extends. You see her come out of invisibility, and the sleeve tattoo on her right arm, this blackness, this ink, flows down her wrist and into her hand and into a solid blade of shadow.
I don't see anything, but I appreciate it.
And says, "All right, let's do this." With Blade Song, we'll be giving Rory a melee attack. Let's see what kind of bad idea this is. 16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
Pretty good.
Bad idea.
Hits.
And that will be Booming Blade, Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I'll need those d8s back.
Yeah, go ahead. Too.
So, 2d8 Psychic plus a d8 Thunder.
Is this one also yours?
No.
No, this one's mine.
10, 15 plus another 3 Psychic. 18 damage, split between Psychic and Thunder, and you'll take 2d8 Thunder more if you choose to move.
Okay. You knock. You're basically able to cut, get your blade inside of the armor, and the corpse goes limp on the horse.
Yes. This long, thin blade of shadow, I think, just finds a gap in the armor and just goes through the rib cage diagonally out. And it's almost a gentle rest him back.
Oh, he's still in the steed and attached to the steed.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. This piercing through the side, withdrawing, and I will move toward Omen if Omen is not already next to me, and end it there.
Cool.
Alright. Upon seeing Omen go down, Carl's gonna be like, "Bestie!" He's gonna run over, slap Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Since he's down, I get max healing on him, so that is
Nice.
16,
what type?
18.
18 HP.
Nice.
Awesome. I forgot what type of paladin you are.
Yeah, paladin.
A great one.
And then, okay, does the horse count as an undead? Can I tell?
You would need to, you make a religion check.
Dirty 20.
It is a fiend in the shape of a decomposing horse.
Okay, so it is not a. So it doesn't count as an undead.
Yeah, you couldn't use turn undead on it.
Okay. Well, I can still do something probably, right? I'll try. I'll
Is
try Word of Radiance.
the Rory monster down?
So you use Cure Wounds, right?
Yes.
Cure Wounds is an action.
For now.
No. Wait, is it?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Healing Word would be
Yeah,
10
healing-
instead of 18.
Healing Word is a bonus action, so yeah, you could do that.
Given the amount of damage, one
Yeah,
hit.
nah, you know what? I'm just like, you know what? Get up, Steve. Fuck him up. And
I'm
then,
glad you got to have fun with Rory too.
And then he's gonna.
I was scared for Omen for a little bit.
He's gonna bravely hide behind Omen now.
Sounds good.
For once, I accept this.
Cool. So did you Healing Word or Cure Wounds?
Cure.
Okay, cool. In this case, you don't get to hiding is not a bonus action, but you are behind cover. Cool. Omen, you come back to consciousness to see your friend half skewered on a sword as it gets pulled out. The horse looks furious.
Well, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. First attack, I'm gonna attack the horse.
Okay.
It's 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Okay, and then it's
Did you bonus action change the hunter's mark?
oh shit. Is Rory like dead?
No.
Oh,
He's
well,
making some undeath saving throws.
Do I? So I don't know how hunter's mark work. Would I understand? Because
Yeah, you would understand that since you're not able to transfer it to the horse, that Rory is still healable.
okay, I'm attacking Rory then.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. Does a 18 hit?
18 hits exactly with the shield.
Nice. And then it's 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He is not prone, so you wouldn't have any advantage, but it is a critical. So that does 2 failed death saves. Cool. Cool. The horse, seeing this, is looks furious, but is going to head off and run into the mist. Does not disengage. So, the two of you. Sorry, you're not in melee range. You're doing this with a bow, right? He did move into melee range to do the hooves attack. So,
Was Melora's grabby thing on Rory or the horse?
grabby thing.
Oh, I didn't cast Earth and Grasp. I just Shadow Blade. Yeah.
But wait, you said if somebody moved. If
If
yeah.
Rory moved of his own accord, so
Wow.
it doesn't affect if.
Yeah. So 2 attacks of opportunity, but they can only go on the horse.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't get one.
No, you're behind Omen as you described.
That's fair.
Don't worry, your besties got this. No.
18 to hit, 14 psychic damage.
That's a 9 to hit.
The 9 doesn't hit. The horse dashes and disappears into the fog.
You guys looked like you were familiar with whatever that was.
That was our other bestie, Rory. I guess we have our answer
What's
now.
your question? Yeah, he's dead. That's him.
We have our answer now.
He's not going to stay dead. We got to get out of here now.
Okay. Perfect. This one has a flight speed.
No.
What, the magic item Ben just...
Oh no, that's not a magic item.
That one's the
Oh,
magic
perfect. This one also has a flight speed.
item. So what if we just duck under cover, guys? Oh, I don't like it. I saw a glimpse of it.
Perfect. Oh, I love y'all.
We love you too.
Cool. quarter, 3 and 1. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Y'all are making your way. So y'all arrive at the base of the cliffside. Previously, the place might have been kept clear of rubble when this place was inhabited, but parts of the crater have collapsed on here, making this place a very difficult terrain. As you get along the rock wall, you're going to see this is solidified lava, so like really black stone with the shapes of the flow of the lava intricately placed upon it. So it is relatively easy to climb. Lambeau does warn all of you, this thing collapses like glass under your hands if you put too much weight on a small chunk, but we're here. And you see that like Lambeau's already kind of like attached rope to Vesper. Vesper's activated some like basically like blades out of the wheels of her wheelchair that are going to allow her to like go like climb.
That's kind of dope. Hot.
Cool. So the three of you arrive, and I think we're gonna make a map for this. So let's take another short break and lift the lid so that I can access them. Okay, back from break. So this is the map we're going to be using. Y'all are starting here. Your goal is to get here. Okay?
Like here in general.
Yes. The Lambeau Longfoot and Vesper and Vesper's Bat are all going to be using their actions to give y'all the help action on either your attacks or your climbing checks. Okay? Every time you move, it's going to be a difficulty 10 athletics check to like keep going and not fall. Okay. These three platforms are stable platforms that you can stand on. Which they're parts of the cliff where where it levels out and you're able to just stand there. Everything else is stuff that you have to be climbing on. Okay, all of these. So if you fall from here, you'd be falling onto this platform right here.
So the squares of the platforms.
Yeah, the squares of the platforms. Every 2 squares that you fall gives you 1d6 points of damage. Your goal is to get here, which is where we'll say that the cliff doesn't end, but the number of monsters like thins out, and there's enough holes in the thing that you can kind of like hide away from the monsters. Cool? So each turn you have the help action either on an attack or on an athletics check. You get or rather a reroll for the athletics check, because this basically what they're doing is that they're holding their actions to like grab the rope and help you in case you slip. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose to either reroll on an attack or reroll on an athletics. Cool. They're not going to be on the battlefield, but we can consider that they're close enough to your characters to be able to do that. I think, yeah. Let's have everybody make a perception check.
quick note, by the way, for if you have all the floors and stuff.
I have at least his armor.
You said
What
perception
else?
check.
There's a healing potion.
Hey,
You
not
might
bad.
want to pop right now.
Was it a cursed healing potion?
It was
As
specifically an uncursed healing potion.
as we start to climb, Melora says, "Don't worry about falling. I'll be able to catch you."
Curse of healing.
Why don't I?
Rin already used it on me.
Oh, never mind then.
That's why I have my weird patch.
You've been keeping track of how much.
Oh, I didn't
Damage
keep
you've
track of
been-
the 18 that I just got.
So you said perception check?
Yes. Because you're going to heal all damage eventually, you might as well keep track of the damage you take instead of the damage you heal, if that makes sense.
It does. It's too late for that.
Hmm?
I'm at 97.
Ooh, out of the I had said 100.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And I also wrote that when it gets to 100, something fun happens. That's in
at
my
one-
notes.
Yeah, at 100, right?
Yes.
Cool. Excellent.
And so it's something fun I'd
Yeah.
like to highlight. According to this document.
Yeah. Okay, perception checks, everyone.
23.
23. Cool.
19.
Okay. Cool. 23, you're able to perceive that there's two creatures that are that sound like animals that are that claim the territory up here. You're able to see that the closest one looks like a four-legged winged creature that shrieks like an eagle. It's a hippogriff,
I relayed this to people.
and it's on the platform above you. I'm gonna say everybody make a stealth check. You're able to perceive that there's another creature over here that you can't necessarily identify, and there's with your 23, you're also able to perceive drops of goo, drops of enchanted mud from coming from above, as there are four other flying creatures, the mud methods. All of them drew. You all drew flying creatures, which is awesome for this fight, because it's gonna make it easy for me. It's gonna make it real fun for me. Okay, cool. Stealth checks.
14.
18.
19.
Awesome. This is what happens when you don't have as much heavy armor. Did you roll with disadvantage?
I rolled 17
Awesome.
twice.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
My perception is +1, and I rolled a 12. Cool. This thing has not noticed y'all yet. Initiative.
Are we in a new initiative?
Yes.
For climbing, can I argue a acrobatics since I'm not in any armor?
Okay. If you start doing some like fancy stuff, like, you know, throwing a rope up and then like running along the wall or that sort of stuff,
I'm always doing fancy stuff.
I will allow you to roll acrobatics, but I'm gonna need you to tell me how it's acrobatics instead of athletics. Okay. Initiative.
I'll keep track of it.
Have 8. I love my dice.
23.
21.
9.
Okay. Well, you're
Hey,
still
nice.
acting
Yep.
before me. Cool. Who's
Melora first. Melora's going to go ahead and start climbing up the wall. You described this as sort of like igneous rock.
Yeah, it's like frozen lava. So like pitch black, but this sort of like like smooth-ish, almost reflective texture to it.
Yeah, almost like wall of obsidian. Yikes. So Melora, like, sheathes her rapier, is getting a good foothold and just, like, trying to launch as well as possible up this thing. I'll take a dash action. Climbing speed, which I don't have, but that would be 90-foot dash to 45-foot climb.
90. Wait, you divided by 3 for climb? I thought it was you divided by 2.
Yeah, 2. So 90 to 45.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Athletics. And so far it seems to be
13.
Okay, cool. Yeah, difficulty was 10, so you are able to move
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up.
so as you get here, you
right.
you
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I would have 30 more after that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd get up to about here.
cool. That is even through the mist, much more clearly in the line of sight of the hippogriff. So I think it is going to
Come and get me, baby. Yeah.
to spot you. Okay, cool. That was you with a dash.
Yep.
Who is next?
Now it's going to be Omen.
Okay.
Cool, so we're gonna move like this for the initiative.
So they don't see us yet.
They
don't see you
yet.
yet.
Do I think they see Melora?
You hear, yeah, you hear the sound of an animal that's just found its dinner.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to move Hunter's Mark to this hippogriff.
Is there one or
Rory still isn't dead.
no? Like
I'm
the
going to move
hippogriff.
it.
So
use a
cast it again.
Cast it, yeah.
So there's only one hippogriff.
So there's only one hippogriff. There's another flying creature that sounds rather different, and the mud methods up there that are like leaking mud onto on where you are.
Oh, these
Actually-
are the methods.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that spell slot. And I was gonna normal shoot the hippogriff.
Cool. From here, it would have partial cover from you because it's like on this flat ledge. So if you're not up here, it's gonna give me +2 to my armor class. You're like curving your shots.
You got it, baby.
First one's 14.
That hits.
Okay. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second one's 19.
19 hits.
That's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Last one's 9. Last one is 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
Cool. And then I'm going to climb.
Okay. So you're able to move. So if your movement speed is 30 feet,
It's 40 on my first turn.
hell yes. So you, it gets halved because of the fact that you're climbing. So as you're going on those squares here, those are gonna cost you double. So you're able to move 3. Wait, this one's yours?
Yes. I couldn't find my regular omen.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's inside of the little plastic bag.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh. There it goes.
So you can move.
you anyway?
You can move up 3. Any bonus action?
Nice.
No.
Okay, cool. That's your turn. Cairo.
Okay. I'm gonna try to climb first. I rolled ahead of time, so. it's
Oh
18
yeah,
versus-
athletics check
Oh.
to climb. You rolled ahead of time.
Yeah, 18 for the athletics check.
Perfect.
So then is half?
Yeah, it halves your movement to climb, so you're able to move.
30. Right. So if I dash.
If
Then
you dash, you're up to here. Yeah. Or
Oh, what?
sorry,
so
10, 20.
So
30.
this is 15. Yeah. So if you dash, you'd be able to make it here, and then you can
40,
move 2
50.
squares.
Okay.
And into this.
Okay. Yeah, I do that.
I got an 11.
Which way? Where's the most far away? Most advanced, safest? Right?
That would be getting up and farthest away.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
The hippogriff looks terribly wounded from Omen's attacks. Like
Nice.
it's got the first arrow is like stuck in the skin between its skull and the outside of its head, and the other one entered its mouth and is poking out of its throat.
Oops.
And yeah, I mean that's all. Right.
Hmm?
I dash. That's my actions. Yeah.
Cool. That's your turn. Okay, cool. My turn. The yeah, I'm gonna have advantage if I attack Omen. Their tactics are very likely just let's dash people off of the rocks.
What? Why open?
He's the furthest
Oh,
away.
yeah. You. I'm gonna try to push you twice off of the ledge.
You actually should go after him.
I actually just didn't understand. I'm the only one not on the ledge.
Yes, that's correct. There's a little platform. It has its nest here. So as it moves towards you, you see that it has sets of lips over its body that start to open, revealing the raw muscle and veins beneath, in a way that does not look comfortable for the hippogriff.
I have a
Nah.
question.
Why me?
If we were able to get here, are we able to like jump onto this? Like, what is this?
Yeah. So the green stuff is much more difficult to climb terrain. So the difficulty to climb through the green stuff would go to 14, and your movement would get halved again.
Okay. So basically, it's like we can go this path, but it'll be really hard to get over here.
Yeah, but getting here is also fulfills the win condition.
Okay.
Cool.
So shove me. You come at me.
Yeah. I need you to make an athletics check against a 6 and a 9.
Okay. Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an 11 and a 12.
Perfect. It is not able to push you off. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 to get here. It has 60 feet of movement. Cool. It is now going to fly away from you to try to get out of range of Omen's attacks. So that's gonna be. Let's
Do I
see.
get opportunity attack?
Yes. So 1, 2, 4. So that's 20 feet. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. It does not make it onto that ledge where it would have cover, but it does draw the attention of the other things that are going to join combat next turn. Cool.
Those are 21 to hit.
Oh, 21 hits.
And then, it's not that much damage, just 3.
I have 3 HP left.
Woo!
It tries to fly away, and you knock it down and kill it before it's able to
Good job, bestie.
to get too far. Excellent. That's the monster's turn. Omen, no, hold on. Back to you.
Deck saves from all of your pretty little methods. That's a fireball going up there with them.
Okay.
I thought you were saying from all of us, and I was like, Laura, how could you? It's pretty early to be comparing us like this.
Okay, I rolled a 4, and I get a +1 on my dexterity, so I think that failed.
So these are. That was. Okay, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 34 on failed saves.
Yeah, their HP is 66 plus 6. So I was hopeful that you, with your 86 damage, you might roll lower than average and let me live.
A little bit higher than average,
Let me see. I'm immune to poison. There's nothing about resisting fire.
Any like magic resistance? Do they get advantage on the save?
No.
No.
Cool. You burn those methods to like basically instant statues of themselves, and you're going to see 4. Let's see. They're all gonna fall on. They're all going to fall on top of you. So I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw against them.
20, dirty 20.
Okay.
Do you like my new character?
Yeah, I mean, fireball is cool. Cool. So you're able to move out of the way. As they die, they explode in a burst of sticky mud. You pass the DC 11 dexterity saving throw to avoid being restrained. Yep, that's the methods.
I'd like to imagine the edge of this obsidian cliff where the fireball got cast. Instead of little drips of mud coming from above, now it's just little red hot little drips of molten glass.
Nice.
From the
Yeah, you've pushed the lava back into its liquid state.
Yeah. And I'll try to climb with my movement here. We'll see how athletics does for me. Not enough. 7.
Okay. So 7, you're going to get up 10 feet and then fall for 6 points.
I will, as a reaction, cast Featherfall on all 3 of us.
Okay. I'm assuming. Are you able to extend that to Vesper and Lumpo?
Ooh, number of targets.
I believe it's
up to 5 falling creatures within range.
No, you cast it on everybody.
Okay, cool. That'll last for a minute.
Dope.
Cool. Who's next?
It's me.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb up to the ledge.
Cool. So that's 10 feet of your movement. 5. So you have 15 feet of movement left. Do you want to head towards where he is? Oh, where she is. 1, 2, 3. That's it with your base movement. You do sense something in the fog is moving over there and screeching angrily.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm just gonna like shoot over there.
Yeah. Okay. Make your attack roll.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
4 points.
Because of the mist, I'm actually gonna give you disadvantage
Okay.
until it gets closer.
14 to hit.
14 hits exactly.
4
Damn.
points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then second attack. It's the disadvantage. It's 18 to hit. And then 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Cool. You hear. That's your turn. Cool.
Is there any like cover I can?
Nope.
Cool.
No, this is a cliff face.
There's no rocks. They were on cover of something.
Yeah,
The rocks above you.
the rocks above you, beneath you, that you're climbing against, and like you can get to cover. Like, do you think Omen would fit beneath the little rocks?
Maybe. You doubt my optimism. You asked me if I think things.
Endless optimism.
You know what? I probably do doubt your optimism. You do sound not
Very
optimistic
pessimistic.
a lot of the time that you're playing here.
That's
Fair.
That's fair.
Like, I'm sorry. Yes, I doubt your optimism. Cairo.
Alright. I'm going to. This is normal, right? So
Yes, this is normal.
I forget. 10?
10.
Mm-hmm.
15? 20?
I don't think you have to go around me.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
just diagonally through it.
He's trying to hide again. I think he can make it.
Oh, hide behind.
The other two.
Hell yes. Cool.
And can I hold my action actually?
Yes.
Okay. Upon hearing the thing in the
yeah.
distance.
You need to let me know what will trigger your action. What are you waiting for before you cast your spell or your attack or whatever you're planning to do?
Upon seeing the creature, I will cast Path to the Grave on it.
Okay. Cool.
Love that.
You. It is not going to get close enough for melee. It flies, kind of flies over, and y'all see a manticore, human face on a lion's body, bat wings, and a tail full of spikes that it is going to launch at you. Your enemy number one right now. You still have a little bit of fire coming out of your hands. The manticore is like, not that one. Cool. 15 plus 5, 20.
21 AC with Blade Song up.
And then the manticore flies back into the mist. But because you were holding your action, you don't have disadvantage on the roll. What does Path to the Grave do?
Oh, it just applies to it. It's like a curse.
No,
It's
I'm sorry.
side.
20 because my intelligence modifier is +3, not +4, thanks
Oh,
to
No!
the thanks to someone taking the headband.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I roll max damage. You take 11 piercing.
Oh,
Cool. That eats through false life hit points. That only damages my actual life about 3 points.
Okay.
okay.
Feather Fall is not concentration.
So Path to the Grave just applies to it, so the next attack on it has vulnerability to all damage. on the next attack.
Ooh, okay. Cool. That's its turn. Back to you.
Cool. Melora is was going to try and do this climbing thing as long as it worked, but the first time she failed at it, it was going to be okay, fuck this, levitate. So I'll push off the ground and go 1, 2, 3, 4 up.
Okay. Levitate, that wouldn't have your movement.
I only get 20 feet of vertical from
Okay.
levitate.
Sounds good.
Yep,
Cool. That's concentration, right?
it is.
Thank you. Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I have to roll twice on the thing?
That's also an Air Genasi once long rest. So I just become weightless and start lifting up. There's no magic to it. It's just who I am.
That's beautiful.
The magic was inside of your own mind.
There you go.
Well, one of my original rolls was a nat 20, so I'm pretty sad.
Oh.
But it is still 18 to hit.
Go get a Monster Hunter.
18 hits.
Not anymore. That was a past me. 10 points of piercing damage.
Doubled to 20.
Nice.
Second attack, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And then 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Double to 12.
I
No.
believe it's only
I think
for
it's
the first
one
attack.
Oh, really?
instance of damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sad.
Cool. You hear that if even through the fog, you close your eyes, you follow your Gloomstalker.
You learned so well from Rory.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said use the force.
Yeah, your Gloomstalker training, you listen to the flapping of the wings, you hit it once, draw again, hit it twice. You're able to tell that you hit it because of the screeching.
And then I'm gonna climb.
Okay, cool.
So I get to move 3 squares? Or no, I
So
move regular.
1, 2,
Yeah.
and then you're able to move 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
20.
Cool. Cairo.
Right, so 1. So that's, I have 25 left.
Yeah.
Right, so,
Oh, I love your nails.
oh, thank
Those
you.
are gorgeous.
How does that work?
For 25,
Yeah, because it's
you're gonna move.
an odd number.
You're gonna move
One,
two squares.
2 squares.
We're getting help from the familiars for climbing, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
wait.
yeah, do I need to roll athletics?
Yes,
Got it.
both of you roll
Oops.
athletics.
That was
No, I failed that one.
that was an unintentional teacher. Do we have homework moment?
I failed that one.
You rolled a natural 1.
No, not that one. I failed that one.
Okay, cool.
No, it wasn't that one. I
You're
was-
going to take a
Featherfall.
Oh yeah, you don't take damage. You fall slowly and calmly back to the ground thanks to the air gymnastics.
17.
Okay, cool. So you do not fall.
It's good to be friends with the wizard.
Oh, do I get advantage because I'm not in heavy armor?
Yeah, you would.
So with the help action, I get advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can use the reroll that you get from Vesper. I think.
I forget that we have help action.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll again so that you can be up 10 feet.
Yeah, okay, that was a dirty
30, 20? Hell yes. Cool. So you're toe to toe with.
I think I was 1 actually.
Yeah. You're toe to toe with Owen. Cool. That's your movement
Mhm.
action.
I might as well just keep moving.
So dash.
Yeah, dash.
Okay, so you can move another 3 squares.
I can move 3, right?
Yep.
There. Did I move these? Or is that here or here?
Here. Cool. On its turn, it's gonna fly by again. Moves in, attacks, and then moves out again. I don't think Fed the Fall is concentration, but I don't think that the Manticore knows that. So the Manticore is gonna attack you again. You're still enemy number 1 with the with that fireball.
And I haven't used my reaction this turn for Featherfall, so I have my reaction available for shield if I need it.
Oh yeah. Tail spikes. 17
I'll shield.
plus 5 brings me to 22.
25 AC is what you're trying to hit now.
Cool. That doesn't hit.
Sounds like cool. Great. Love it. Cool.
Cool. It flies back into the fog.
There's a buffet of wind that smacks the tails, the spines out of the air as they get close.
Cool.
Is it always like this in here?
Absolutely, I have so much experience. We gotta get out of here.
I really just want to go back to the Architect Tower.
We gotta get back into the tower.
I'm doing pot shots at it. 10 to hit.
10 doesn't hit.
Okay. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
5 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Oh, that sounds kind of sad.
Cool. You want to move? You want to move?
Oh yeah.
15 feet up. Okay, cool. Your turn.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Or I thought Laura went before me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Milora went
yeah,
before
yeah.
Omen.
So the way that levitate is worded is you can use the 20 feet as part of your movement, and you can like move things, like move yourself along surfaces as if you were climbing. So I'm gonna take a dash action. The first 20 feet of the 90 feet of movement is 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need you to roll the acrobatics check.
Hey, there we go.
And I think you're too far. From
25.
Okay.
18 plus 7. Yeah.
Cool. You're too far up to get the help action from the others. But basically, what I'm seeing is like a cosmonaut in 0G, just like grabbing the things and like pulling herself upward. Excellent.
Nice. So the 70 have to 35 for climbing for the rest of that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 6, and then 10 feet left.
Excellent.
Yeah. Omen went Chiral.
Okay, now I will also move much slower. So this is still halved?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're still you might be moving perpendicular, but you're still climbing, so it's still difficult.
Oh, by the way, so it's a 12 on the athletics, so I assume I can move.
Yep.
Okay, and then 30, so that's three blocks, right? Yeah. Yes.
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 Cool.
Good
And action.
Dash, I guess.
Okay.
There we go.
You've already played your turn. Perception.
14.
Cool.
That was loud silence.
Okay.
I don't have anything else for Lumbo to steal, so. Which is what I'm assuming this is.
He'll take the coat off your back if he can, I feel like.
So. That's cocked. Come on. The other one rolled a 3. You gotta roll better. 19, yes! Okay, cool. So, you hear the flapping of more wings as something else comes not from above the sides, no, from Chrysalis itself. Something comes flying it, and you're hit by something that is going to push you away from the ledge.
60 feet falling per turn for Featherfall.
As this, you're able to see a white Pegasus with lips added to it. They were always gonna come back to haunt you. The other two Pegasi are, seeing your rate of descent, are going to collapse rocks from the ledge above onto you.
Nice.
So I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws, or fall the whole way down as if you didn't have feather fall.
I'll take the deck saves. Yeah, I'm decent at those. 14 and 13.
Okay. 14 and
13.
so first one. All right. Can you count how many squares down that is?
Yeah.
And remember to take off the ones that are here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am here.
Yeah, this platform is not. This is still Oh, okay. No, your the rocks are going to push you down at the normal. Falling rate.
Okay, got you. So, so that was 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 13 halves, so 66.
Cool. It's my time to roll a bunch of d6
I
at
heard
you.
66, and I was like,
Cool. There we go.
Oh, the D6 is cool.
Kill him.
for the health points.
Wait, but isn't there Featherfall?
So the Pegasi, one of them collapsed a rock on top of her,
Oh, so
and the collapsing rock is pushing her at normal falling speed.
Oh, okay, I see.
Cool. 11, 17, 18, 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Still up.
Cool. And now, the other Pegasus is also gonna drop a rock. I think on you, because you're the farthest up. So make a dexterity saving throw, please. Against 19.
Do I get help?
Yes, you can use the help from the others at this time.
Oh, that didn't help. I rolled pretty good too. It was a 17.
Okay. So, Cairo is going to fall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's gonna be. Oh, actually, you're gonna fall all the way down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Cool. So that's gonna be 96. Cool.
No, Bessie.
Alright. Lombo is gonna be like, hey, it's a good thing you got me that extra spell
Yay.
slots. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. 10, 10 and 7, 17.
Is this the same thing where there's a rock dropping on him?
Yes.
Kill this
Okay.
Pegasi
Okay.
over
17 plus 13, that is 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm still up somehow. Wow.
Yeah, like fall damage is not super realistic in Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
You just fell from what I think I said 96, that's 18 squares, 18 times 5 is going to be 90. You fell from 90 feet up in the air and survived.
Yay.
Actually, hold on. No, these ones are flat. So you, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Do I get to stay on the ledge?
you actually, instead of 30, you just took 23 points of bludgeoning damage. Because this
right,
is
because
flat.
those don't count for it.
Yeah, this is flat, so these
Oh,
don't
wait.
count. Cool. That's the Pegasi turn.
Wait, so does that mean
You are all the way down here.
Oh, I didn't get to stay on the ledge.
Make it. Nope.
Okay.
Alright, let me grab some figurines for the Pegasi.
6.
Cool, that's my turn. Who's
I do maintain concentration on levitate for myself.
excellent.
Um,
So you get to rise and fall all over again.
Yes.
I don't know if that does anything.
One of those Pegasi, is that within what's the range on Mind Sliver? 60 feet?
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Within
14,
yeah.
15, 16. That's 80 feet away.
80 feet away. Alright, then I will rise 20 feet and cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
That's an intelligence save. DC 14. Would be 15 if I had the headband back.
DC 14 intelligence. Ugh.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. 18 on the die.
Alright, nothing happens.
Cool.
And with the...
Do you want to do the extra movement thing?
I think with the rest of my movement, I'm going to go back down.
Okay. Smart.
Hello.
Omen.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks. Can I attack Pegasi?
Yeah,
Where I'm at?
they are most of the way covered because they're like overlooking you on the ledge that is your goal. So they have +2 armor class.
Okay, but I don't need to roll at disadvantage.
No. Oh, absolutely you do. They're so far up in the fog. Yeah, roll
What?
with roll with disadvantage.
I thought the mist was clearing.
No.
Okay.
They're also rolling with disadvantage too for rocks at you. It's just that they've been hiding until now, so that's why I just did normal rolls.
Fine. 17 to hit.
17 still hits, yes.
8 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
12 points to hit.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Okay. And then. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna go back down. Can I do that? Yes.
Yeah, you can drop the last 5 feet and not take damage because it's only 5 feet of falling. Cool.
Does a dirty 20, not a dirty, does a nat 20 for the athletics check does do anything for me?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
What does it do? What does it do?
Oh, you get to move an extra 5 feet up if you want.
What that 20
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll dash back up. So, well, first I need to get over here, right?
Yeah.
So.
1, 2, 3, and then so that would be 15 feet of movement.
I just used.
Yes.
Okay.
So you, if you're dashing, you have a total of 60, which means you have 45 left, which means you can go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool. Excellent. Who is? Okay. That was your dash. On its turn, the Manticore is gonna do. Is gonna fly. Let's see. If I hit you while you're climbing, yeah, it's going to move into melee range. To try 2 checks to push you back down.
Could it even see me climbing?
Yeah. It got close enough to do so. Alright, Manticore +5 on. Please make 2 athletics checks against 8 and 9.
Okay, 18. Can I take a help action?
You can take that action, yes.
Okay, those are paths.
Okay, you are not pushed up by the Manticore. As it flies back away, you are able to take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Let's see. Dirty 20 hits?
Yes.
Which dice feels.
Smack that guy out of the sky.
That's 4.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Still alive, but angry.
Am I able to use the help action to not roll at disadvantage?
Do not roll.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You won't be able to use it for anything else, but since you're not climbing right now, you don't need to. Cool. The Pegasi are gonna drop 1 stone on each of you. I'm rolling with disadvantage, but the stones have the time to accelerate, so they will deal normal rock damage plus whatever the fall damage would be for that. So, both of you make a dexterity saving throw, please. Against my attack. Okay. The difficulty is 22 for you
I'm not
And-
gonna pass that one.
and 12 for you.
15.
Cool.
All I'm saying is this sounds like you're making an attack roll.
It does. Yes. Do you want? You're back down close enough that you can get the help action from the bat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still not gonna make the save. Yeah.
No. Okay. Cool. So, can you count the number of things on the way of squares down to where he is, please?
By the way, are Vesper and Lumbo just staring at us while this is happening?
No, they're helping you climb and helping you aim and stuff like this.
Okay.
They're out of spell slots and mostly out of ranged weapons.
Except
What happened to
Lumbo, right?
Lumbo?
Lumbo? His one spell slot that I...
Oh yeah, he's keeping it for when one of you drops to 0 HP.
Oh, okay.
14.
To what?
14 squares, assuming that
Cool.
these
So that's
lined up perfectly.
7d6 and 1d4 for the stone. Perfect. I got 7 dice. Okay.
I'm still gonna be down. Yeah.
Okay.
I
One,
won't be dead,
two,
but I'll be down.
3, 4. I rolled 4 ones. So 4, 6, 16, 19.
Yep, down.
Okay, cool. The rock falling at incredible speeds knocks you on the head and you fall your skull is now in the wrong shape for Omen to see.
What?
You're able to see that the skull now has a huge in it.
That's not good.
No.
No.
Cool. On your turn, I'm gonna make a death save for you. Okay. Cool. Omen, it's your turn.
Can I hold my action to attack when I see one of these things?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to do that. When I see
Perfect.
one of the Pegasi or the
Manticore. Yeah.
Manticore, I'm then going to pew pew.
Okay. In this case, you will get your two attacks without disadvantage.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action spare the dying on Melora. As a super cool paladin, I have a 30 feet range
Oh, okay, cool.
for that.
Yeah, so you're able to do that from here. Do you want to get onto the cliff?
Yeah, I'll go onto the cliff. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stay back. I'm gonna.
Vesper and Lombo are like, get away from the cliff face,
Oh,
and they're gonna be staying over here to give the backside disadvantage on attacking.
so if we're here, or what?
If you're here, they can attack you like. Oh no, they have disadvantage anyways because of the fog. Never mind. Cool.
And then can I also hold my action for when I see something come out?
Absolutely. The Manticore moves in, and before it's able to do anything, go ahead and do 2 attacks and whatever spell or attack you were planning to do.
23 to hit,
23 hits. Damn.
9 points of damage,
Okay.
and then second attack is 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay. Is the Manticore that pops up?
Yeah. It's looking in bad shape.
Okay. I'll do Path to the Grave on it again. If that's cool.
Yeah. That's
Doubles the damage.
cool. In this case, if we say that you took your reaction before Omen did, that finishes it off.
Cool.
Cool.
If we do that.
Omen, you see that your arrow is going to hit like a shoulder, but for some reason, as Kyrol uses a paladin power, the flesh seems to like part and to become like you should have hit a bone, but it goes in like butter, and the thing falls down, crashes to the floor, and is dead.
Yes, he does that. Carolyn yells, "Just die already! Leave us alone!"
And the spare dying was not you.
Okay. Let's roll 2d6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You're getting make 2 dexterity saving throws from the Pegasi, both targeting you. With disadvantage. So no. Okay.
One's a nat 20.
Okay.
The other one's an 8.
Okay, so I rolled a 16 on the first one, so that doesn't hit you. Let's see if I roll less than an 8. Okay, that's an 11. So,
Wait, help action
oh,
for the 8?
do you want the help action from the?
I think I should, considering you were pulling out a notebook. That's not, like most things, it's not a good sign.
Go ahead and roll the dexterity saving throw again.
Please. Yeah, that's a 24.
Cool. You're able to dodge both of the falling stones. You see that the Pegasi are running out of stuff that they can easily like detach from the cliff face, and are now starting to like hover around in the fog like birds of prey, but horses.
Someone get me up. I can handle it.
Oh,
Cool.
I thought you were
No, Lumbo.
No, it's
Stabilized.
not.
Lumbo arrives and is like, give me the.
Oh!
Cool, thank you. You see that he's going to disappear it, and he's going to cast 3d6 plus 3,
Probably could let us do something else. Too late.
7 plus 3, 10 points of healing.
Wonderful. So there's 2 Pegasi
Yep.
up there.
Yep.
I think probably the best way to take care of these is going to be hypnotic pattern.
Ooh. Oh, if your movement becomes 0.
Yes.
They're gonna get a taste of their own medicine.
Yes, they will. DC 14 because you and Lumbo stole the.
You're so sour about that. Hey,
I'll
it
steal
was
that for
important
you.
to bring you back to like it all worked out in the end.
Ben
Okay.
adjusted his character when he pulled that headband of intellect card.
I adjusted it to make Dex a little bit higher and Con a little bit higher. So, I mean, I'm benefiting from my choices, but, you know.
We'll steal it back. It'll be fine.
Intelligence saving throw?
Wisdom.
Oh, I got a +2. Does a 6 do it?
No!
Okay. The 2.
Shall we count the spaces, Simon?
I think we're good. I think the Pegasi are done, and you're and with a regular amount of difficulty for climbing such a difficult place, you are able to make it all the way to the edge of the crater. Here, as you're panting, catching your breath, but out of danger. You're able to see the little tower that's been constructed here. It's got a bell to warn for whenever there are incursions, and you see that it's very close to the great elevator that goes down. As you arrive, you see that the 3 Ruafasins, the dwarf, the dwarf tiefling, and the human, all with their heavy armor and their hammers coming over and being like, oh, you look in bad shape, and they're all going to heal Lumbo Longfoot, and then turn to you.
Question.
Yes.
Is at any point in between, can I try to steal the helm back?
Yes. Make a sleight of hand check.
If you tell your bestie this plan, I will do something to distract him.
Yeah, I relay this plan.
Okay. So you're gonna make a stealth check. I need you to make a deception against Lumbo's insight to successfully give advantage.
Can
Okay.
I argue for sleight of hand?
Oh yes, sleight of hand. Yeah.
Can I argue for me pilfering it instead of you?
Yeah.
Because I'll have advantage on that and a +4.
Why would you have? Oh,
Advantage on dex checks.
because you're
Still on Blade Song.
Blade
Yeah.
singing.
Okay, so I say to the two of them, all right, what? Kyril, let's go talk to everyone's favorite libido.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so I.
Lumbo Jumbo, whatever is your name? We really appreciate your help up there. What's with your name anyway? You really like this Lumbo dude?
Listen,
Lumbo,
I could tell you, but it's
lobotomy.
it's an important secret of the monks of the Golden Door.
I love secrets. I love
yeah.
monks too.
I only really
They're-
listen.
So-
The only people that I've revealed my true identity to with people that I deeply trusted.
Yeah.
People
I was reading a
have-
friend's journal. They mentioned someone named like Catherine. Kathy?
Kathy.
I don't know. Are you they? Are there multiples of you? He's like blabbing his mouth.
Listen. The only people that I've told this information to were my lovers, people that I trusted with because of.
Well, I just helped you escape death, So we're basically
We're not quite there
we're
yet.
basically
Are you
friends,
implying that
so-
we need to fuck you to learn your real name?
Is that on the table?
I'm asking a question.
I'd prefer it in a bed, but I mean, a table's fine.
Okay.
I like you. Okay, so go ahead and roll your sleight of hand with advantage.
What does that do?
Ooh!
Deception 13.
Oh.
She's already got advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
15.
Okay, cool. You successfully grab it, and then when later down the line, when it's safe to put it on, you will realize that in fact Lumbo grabbed it back from you.
Yes.
And yeah, so
Truly Lumbo.
for like your attempt, you're able to see that she's able to snatch it, and then you can make a perception check if one of you passes my 23 in sleight of hand, you'll be able to spot that I
I
got.
said perception 22. Not 20.
You're gonna notice that Lumbo steals it back.
Okay, I broadcast. I'm like, what are you stealing from Alora?
You see that Lumbo turns around and says, "Me?" and
Yes.
becomes invisible.
It was a solid attempt.
Yeah.
I'm
By the
gonna
way, who had all our money?
message to
Yeah.
Lumbo as he goes invisible. You know where my room is.
Huh?
You know where my room is.
Oh. Make a persuasion check. Difficulty 11.
Flat roll, 50-50. 3.
You wait all night.
What if you really accentuate and be seductive? Could she have advantage?
Not.
Very sultry.
Wait, you were using message telepathy, or did you just say something out loud?
Message.
Okay, got it. Then no, message doesn't convey enough of the.
Worth a shot.
Our next heist is we propose a three-way to get into his room. Okay,
Aww.
we'll talk later.
So nice.
That's how you become the A-team.
Yeah.
Cool. So there is. Okay. Can I have the journal real quick? There is an illustration of this tower. Can we have a calm, up in the mountains type music, please?
Also, what XP do we get? What are you laughing?
We did kill things.
We
Yeah.
killed a manicore.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
I'm sorry.
200, 400, 110, 110, 2,000 divided by 3 is
660, 670-ish.
670 points to all of you.
It is 666.
Plus 670.
What is the standard amount of experience at this point?
Oh,
8,145.
Beautiful.
Cool. This is what the tower looks like. Here's the bell that's used to warn Avalon. You're able to see that there is a telescope pointing out of it. The whole thing looks like it's been built over multiple movements in the architecture community. Like it starts it starts with round stones, goes in this section to metal, to like sheets of metal, and up here to bricks. Yeah, the whole thing looks a little bit unsteady, but you've made it to safety.
I say to Melora, is this one of your group's masterpieces?
Not one that I was a part of, but many of the buildings around here were. It wouldn't surprise me.
So you're an architect? Is that what it is?
By necessity, yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Look, it's not my dream job, all right? It's not my dream job. The academy was... I didn't make a whole lot of high-up friends there, so I didn't, get into the really good stuff. Anyway, I'm here. It's a job. Yeah?
Sure.
And as part of that job, I got lost in a, demi-plane of rope tricks for 3 days. So you can understand if I'm not...
The most enthusiastic.
Exactly. Most enthusiastic about my occupation at the moment.
Ruefa says, "Don't go around claiming victories that aren't yours. This here was done by the villagers. We've been patching it up and keeping it steady because we're doing our emergency saving adventures operations from up here."
Well, credit to the Monastery of the Golden Door, then.
Who is this thing?
Ruefa Sin, tall human, long beard that is shaved on one side of the face.
Oh, guy from the journal.
Yeah, heavy armor with a warhammer. There's 2 others that are wearing exactly the same design of armor, exactly the same design of hammer, also wearing a red half beard. One of them is a dwarf woman, and the other one is a dwarf man whose devilish ancestry is visible in his tiefling features. The human is the one who's been speaking.
What's this guy's name? How do you spell it?
Ruatha, and the last name is Synn. Don't Google it.
I'm not. I'm trying to find it in my. Oh, I have Galvin Halfbeard, so this is a different.
No, that was his name before he became
Right.
a Ruatha.
Oh,
This is like
it just didn't
Lumbo.
pull it up for some reason. It's here. I am broadcasting, yeah, and I say
You see that a couple of the patches that he has here look like scars that I've healed in exactly the same color as your own scars.
Okay, so I approach this gentleman and I say I try to muster like the most friendly omen I can, and I say, hi, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. You can see I also have this like scar thing. What happened to you after a while? Like after it started to like really heal, what kind of effect did that have?
It itches.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And I look at the other ones, the other two, and I say,
Do you have a health plan with us? So I'm sorry. I'm on duty right now. I'm on the lookout for if any groups of adventurers that are.
Oh, are you all on duty?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your names, and I'm looking at the other two.
One of the dwarves grabs her hammer. Lightning crackles out of it a little bit, and she says, "I am Ruatha."
Sorry, guys. He's still a little fresh here.
Just fucking talk.
The Thunder Slayer. And the other one grabs his hammer and says, "I am Ruatha, the Thunder Slayer."
That's really cool. So
for medical questions, you need to pay our basic plan, which is 200 gold pieces.
So y'all knew Balthazar.
You see the other two kind of the two dwarves look at each other, but the human says, I met the little bastard. He paid well, but he made us do some weird stuff."
He wrote you a letter of recommendation.
Oh, great! I didn't need one.
You asked for one.
I don't think that I would have needed a letter of recommendation. My skills and power speak for themselves.
Well, I'm sure that's true, but you did ask. So
Says who? The little guy hasn't been seen around for a while, and it's not because he's hard to spot from his height.
I think Grumsh told me before she unfortunately passed.
Grumsh is dead?
I think so.
She owed me like $50, 50 gold pieces.
I'm sorry for your loss. So, do you know anyone else in town who worked for Balthazar or knew him?
Do I look like a tourist guide?
A little bit, because you look exactly like the description I I got from Grunge about someone who knew about the Tsar.
Where can we meet more of you?
So who else was in your party when you worked with the Tsar, and where would we find those people?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
With help?
Yeah.
With help?
Sure.
Yeah,
With
I
help.
need it. I think that first one it's a 10.
Oh, maybe I should then. That's fine.
You know, it sounds like you've got a concussion from the fall or the fight or whatever it is you were doing down there, and I've answered your question like 5 times, and you don't seem to remember the answer. I guess if you paid up and got yourself one of our health plans, then I could heal that for you and then give you the answer you were looking for.
Okay, I telepathically cast to Lumbo and I say, help me out here. If I pay this guy, can you steal it back?
You hear no answer as Lumbo is invisible and gone.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm casting to my friends then. Friends.
Look, buddy, we kind of just narrowly missed death.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's exactly.
One of our friends just died.
That's exactly what our services are for. If you were paying us, your friend might still be alive.
Yeah, but he's already dead, and
Hey.
What?
Death is just an injury that normal doctors can't take care of.
Are you offering to revive him?
I mean, do you have the body?
That's not the
No,
question.
it's down there.
No, well, does he have a health plan with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Under what name?
We didn't know him for that long, so we don't really know his full name.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of the contract. He has to either use a flare from the surface of Chrysalis to call for help from us up here, or he has to deal with it himself.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
not a very good health plan. You're not really selling this all that well, dude. No wonder you're broke.
That's very brave of you to say for someone who's still standing so close to a cliff edge.
Are you threatening?
Are you threatening?
I'm just saying.
We just helped you guys do a great deed. I mean,
You did?
Yeah. Well,
So, if I hadn't healed Lumbo, he wouldn't have even gotten up here for you to heal.
Oh my gosh.
So you're welcome, by the way.
Awesome. Now I have another Lumbo who's still alive. Great.
Right. You're talking about how you're a healthcare provider. You should provide the healthcare that you're bleeding these people for.
I mean, Lumbo's got a package deal from being one of us. That's why we healed him.
Great.
Cool.
So,
all right, have a nice day.
You need to learn to make friends and not enemies.
No, I don't.
Broke.
Cool. There's a little bit of thaumaturgy as you hear the rumble of thunder. That seems to echo around the place.
I have thaumaturgy back.
You make some more thunder?
You know what? No, I'm gonna make eldritch noises that I've heard from.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
Past.
Laura's like,
No, as soon as we're out of immediate contact with and earshot with all of that, I think Melora starts giggling and says, "I'm Raphacine the Thunder Slayer."
Make a religion check.
I was an 11, by the way.
Huh?
11.
11?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. If you want, you can pick a level in cleric next. What you
On intimidation.
Okay, cool. They don't really turn around. They're heading back to basically you see that they're they've got a little spot near the edge of the cliff, like not near enough that they could be pushed off, but you see that they kind of all sit down there in their heavy armor and start playing dice and drinking.
Okay.
There is a character. Let me check. There is the person who's in charge of the tower. You hear them call from inside of the tower, yelling, "Oh, newcomers! Hello!" And they kind of wave in your direction.
What do they look like?
That's what I'm about to ask all of you to tell me. Give me just 1 second to see if I wrote a name down. Gerald, Clarissa, Fermi Lightfoot, Mona Burnick, Mog, Grunch, Sin, Ogbert, Zuli, Verve, Narendale, Seth, Evergreen, Nasser, Nigel, Vesper, Derek Dry. Tower Hermit. He didn't know his name. Cool. What is this character's name? What's their species, and what's distinct feature about them?
This is Enamo. E-N-A-M-O.
How do you spell it?
E-N-A-M-O.
Enamo. They're a sea elf.
Okay. Cool. He uses he, him pronouns, and
He's got glasses.
Like Coke bottle.
yeah, you
Like your glasses.
Cool.
My eyes of my new scene.
can we have just mountain pass music, or because if you don't click click to show the player and then loop the thing, it will go back to the fighting music you had before. Oh. Hello! You see that he comes down out of the tower and says, "Welcome to the top of the lift. From here, you can go directly into Chrysalis, no matter what time of the day it is. We offer a lot of different we're starting to offer a lot of different services. Right now, with the money we got from the last couple of people moving over, we got a great lens. So right now, we're still deciding what we're gonna put it on, but soon we'll have zip lines and rocks that you can coordinate with us with a sending stone, so that we send it on your enemies on the way on your way down. I'm Milano.
Melora. Architects. Great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
What does the telescope look at?
Oh, so here's the thing. The lens, we haven't decided yet. We could use it to look at the stars and get omens, like seers of the past. Or we could I could tune it so that it's able to see through the mist and give information on whoever comes here about what sort of cultist is in control, what sort of monsters are out that day, that sort of information. So,
Do you provide rewards for relevant new information of new threats inside the city?
No, we mostly sell the services here. Most of this money goes back to the watch.
Okay, well, oh well.
I'm sure if you have some important information, Nasser or Normie would be interested in that. I'm just here to be on the lookout for.
It was just some death knight riding a zombie horse.
Yeah, typical stuff down there, I think. I've been told about weird stuff, but so what do y'all think? What seeing the future in the stars, or looking at the city to figure out what whatever to figure out.
I thought you said omens of the past.
Oh no, like they did in the past.
Oh.
So basically, it's a little bit of divination of what's to come, or information on what's down there. I'm still pondering which one I should get for future.
How long does it take to set it between the two?
Oh, it's a permanent thing. Once it's set to do one thing, it's not gonna be possible to move it until we get a new lens.
How did you get this lens?
Oh, we had to order it, and we had to pay a lot of money and get it transported. The first one we ordered got cracked because the delivery people were idiots.
Has anyone tried mending it?
I think so, yeah.
Where is it?
The old one? I don't think the mending was sufficient for the magic stuff inside.
So you threw it away?
I don't know. You should ask Normie.
In my
I never saw the
experience, this city is a big petri plate of nasty, horrible things, scrapping and fighting and clawing at each other. But at the end of the day, it's its own little self-contained petri dish. If I were you, I'd want to know something broader.
All right, I'll do that. So, out of character, from here on, every time that you take the elevator up to be in this place, you will get one portent roll, as if that your party can use, as if you, but it's a single resource. One of you will need to use it, either on a dice roll that you make or a dice roll that I make.
Yep.
Basically, I'll roll a d20, and whatever result it is, if I rolled a 6 just now, you can at any point when an enemy makes an attack or something be like, nope, you rolled a 6 because you predicted this. But you'll need to be coming through here to get Eluna to give you that information.
Elamo. E-L-A-M-O?
Yeah.
You look in bad shape. You want to rest inside before you head back down there?
Head back down.
Oh, with the elevator.
Oh.
I thought you were coming up the elevator. That's why I give you the whole spiel. But you look injured.
Yeah, we just came up the wall the hard way.
Oh, I don't usually meet people coming in through that way for the first time, but it's nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice.
Should you require any upgrades on the tower or your observation station here, we would love to partner with you. I'm sure.
So-
Me or Theremin would.
Every time that you come up, the 200 gold pieces that you're paying for, like the cows and the donkeys to pull the thing up and to pay for like repairs on the
Sure,
elevator
but
and everything.
but things that go beyond gold, like skills and things,
That-
should you require magics from the architects, I'm sure we could come to an agreement.
I appreciate that. For reasons of I don't know how to normally describe it, but we we're careful with who we partner and how and when.
As you should be.
Given the, I can hear the architect's tower from here when it explodes. So I like my tower intact, but hey, whatever you pay right up here, that can help us pay for one of the upgrades.
Yeah, you bet.
Some of those can be more or less permanent. Throwing rocks down, it's just a matter of like getting the rocks back up. But stuff like the lens, that can be a permanent thing.
You guys reuse the rocks?
No, we drag some new ones from this side.
What?
Yeah, hey, after a few hundred years, we might finally fill the city in. Right?
We're gonna need bigger rocks.
Did you know about this art?
Maybe. There's a lot of people who come in through here and don't come back.
That projects the image from the journal into their mind, his mind. He looks like this.
Maybe? I don't know. When was he here?
Last year.
Oh. Sure?
Do you keep some kind of logbook?
No. I mean, I keep a logbook of the incursions when the horrors from below come up to devour the world of the living, but because that's my job, not looking down for. I'd ask Nasser. She's the one who's, in charge of investigating and keeping track of people, criminals, all that stuff.
Okay.
I would love a chance to rest my feet a little bit. You know, it was hard work levitating all the way up.
I got a couple of beds to rest in. They're not the most comfortable.
Do you charge for it?
No, but that's I'll check that the roof since didn't put anything spiky in there this time, because they try to encourage you to pay for their services instead of resting.
You're not with them.
No, I'm with the watch. I'm also like, I don't know if you've heard the Seers of True Time, but I'm sometimes I come down.
Yeah, they're interesting people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you done that thing where they like
Yeah.
talk to things?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Well, you look uncertain.
It gives me a if I'm like looking up on my like non-magic telescope while I'm doing it, then I get a long time to like contemplate the stars and find stuff out. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes, I'm stop taking a shit for 2 weeks.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah.
Do you get any word here from like the town, like any updates or?
Yeah. People come up through the elevator. People who can pay come up through the elevator every day.
Okay, so what kind of like gab have you heard recently from?
There's I've been hearing the war horns of some people, some folk, like a large army moving in.
Sure, it's nothing.
I'm sure it is, but I thought you'd be aware because you seem like the kind of people who, I mean, I stay here. They call me the hermit, right? You're the non-hermit, so you would know better, I think.
He's got a point.
beds are here. You're good.
Thanks.
You're good. Have a good rest.
I'll clean mine pretty thoroughly with prestidigitation.
Excellent.
I'm gonna sleep on my bedroll on top of it.
Cool.
I'll put minor illusion on it so that it looks good at least. I have the illusion of cleanliness.
Where did Vesper go?
Vesper went Vesper went straight for the elevator with the dragon egg and left.
Wait, so here there is an elevator to go up.
No, to go. You're at the top of the crater cliff, right? The elevator is here, and the elevator heads back towards Avalon.
Oh, got it.
So she used that to head back to Avalon with the dragon egg.
So we still have to. The what?
So if you
So we're at the top of
This tower.
two low places. The city is low, and so is the valley
Chrysalis.
back to Avalon.
So if you take the elevator to here, how are you supposed to get into Chrysalis?
Oh, through the cliff.
Featherfall.
You climb down.
So we have to go back through still.
No. If you're going into Chrysalis, okay, you can come from Avalon, get up to here from the elevator, and from here down the cliffside
Jump.
with all of the monsters. But instead of the sewers, you get the support of whatever services we're able to offer that day.
Oh,
I'm gonna take Rin out of the bag.
Okay.
I'm holding and tuck him in actually.
oh, that's so cute.
Awesome.
Can I choose? No, it's fine.
Could we have a more peaceful, restful music? please?
You have been absolutely pestering everybody
Thank you.
about this guy, Balthazar.
That's correct.
Balthazar was an architect.
Yep.
Would I have had any? I wouldn't have had any overlap with him, but would have there been any mention of him?
I think that make a history check.
Pretty darn good. 21.
Nice. He had a reputation of being a talented spellcaster. He was known to experiment around enchantment and illusion magic. But most architects are trying to solve the Chrysalis problem as an engineering problem, right?
Yes.
It's what do we build that can fix the problem permanently? It's one of the reasons they've built the dam upstream. That leads to one of the entrances into Chrysalis. He never, from what you know, he wasn't involved in any of the major projects. He had his own thing going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he disappeared a little bit more than a year ago.
Gotcha. Look, he's been gone a while. Is there? Why the concern?
I feel like all of the actually intelligent, investigative people in this party have died. And so...
Oh, that won't happen to me.
I'm sure it won't.
Are you joining us?
So I feel like I'm taking on what they left behind.
Look, I don't know if I'm joining you or not, but I cannot spend any more time puttering around that stupid architect tower.
Okay, no one's telling you to do anything.
Great. Is there something I can help with? I need a project. I need something to occupy my mind. Otherwise, I am going to go insane here.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, so I need to know before I just like let you into all of this.
Sure.
I need a read on you. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay, I can set.
Okay, I do that.
Cool.
So,
It's only 50 gold pieces to come up the tower, not 200. Okay, so every time you come here, you will roll 2d6 twice, and the number will determine what upgrades are available. You will have to choose between one of the two that are available. You've already gotten the star scope, so I'm gonna write this one off. But yeah, it's the more roguelike aspects of this campaign that I developed. Like the tower and the dam have random upgrades available to them, and so does the train, but the train is for later on.
cool. So, I initially learned the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in the moment.
This is the most fucking exciting thing that's happened to me in the last since childhood.
Okay.
And I have been cooped up in either a wizard academy or study hall or these tinkerers that just like fiddle with magic items and really aren't that good at magic.
I imagine like I'm putting our
so much
heads
frustration
together, and I
I'm
have
so
like
excited.
my hands on Melora's temples. So that's like your kind of base thing. Okay. And then I'm going to probe deeper.
Yeah. The deeper layer on that is just all-consuming insecurity. Like not having that affirmation from the schooling portion of Melora's life. Academic mentors looking at. So, sorry, you want to dance with a sword and cast magic? Why wouldn't you just cast magic? That very much took root, and this is a chance. This is the place that you go when you want to do something wild, and nobody's letting you do it. So that's the research I'm trying to get involved in here at the Architect's Tower. That's what I've been very, very bored with so far. And this right now is very, very fun.
So, can I get a read on her, like, alliances?
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends are out of town and are bards.
Yeah, this is the theater kid who went to nerd school. Right.
I also probe for what is the worst thing you've ever done.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can choose to resist as you feel different parts of your mind being explored.
I think you get a little flash of basically leaving one of my friends like at a like just abandoning them, ghosting completely, and their life went really, really badly after that. And I sort of like, let's not dwell on that. Let's move past that. A lot of guilt there is what she senses.
Okay.
But like this is a recent college grad who is really excited to actually be doing real shit and has a shitty job where she doesn't get to do real shit.
Yeah, like you were recruited to do the rope trick experiment because you could read the spell scroll
Right.
of rope trick and then climb into the rope trick inside of the rope trick.
All my other friends got fancy internships. I got this.
We're glad to have you. And I withdraw my detect thoughts.
The whispers are you hear at a mostly coherent sentence of, man, it'd be great if you could have done something like this to earn their trust.
I like doing chorus. But then they would have figured it out.
Yeah, don't do it.
I have a separate question. What would happen if I did detect thoughts on someone who's sleeping?
That's an excellent question. Their surface thoughts would probably be that of regular dreaming. If they failed their check, I assume that you'd be able to read their mind like normal and probe deeper. And if they succeeded, they would probably wake up.
Okay. No reason.
There is a spell for that. Dream, 5th level illusion. Where you can sort of step into and shape their dream and get insight on what they're thinking and that sort of stuff. FYI.
Okay, so I hand Melora the journal.
Oh wow, you really trust me.
This?
I was inside their mind.
Oh my goodness. This is his grimoire. What kind of spell did he have? Oh my god. Cloud kill. Bad boy.
8 hours pass.
Yep.
When you finally make your way down the elevator, yes, long rest, and you head back towards Avalon to collect your prize. I think since none of you got arrested, you can still collect the potions of new identity, but
How much are they worth, hypothetically?
they're you know that they're like, I think they mentioned they're old magic that nobody knows how to do anymore. So they're unique items, like each of them. So if you found the right buyer, it could be worth a lot. But finding the right buyer for needing a new identity means dealing with certain kinds of people.
Sure.
Ren needs one.
Hmm?
Ren needs one.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, Rin does.
So Rin is gonna be either in the bag of holding or like still up the elevator until you're able to like get the potion to him. The land is hard to recognize because there is a huge camp that surrounds the whole city. Not because they're laying siege to it. You're able to see that they're moving in and out. If you could have like military camp music, that would be great. This place, you see thousands of tents laid out throughout all of the land around Avalon, hundreds of orange banners with the crows on them, or eagles or whatever y'all decided the heraldry was. There's even a perimeter with like spiked logs and a trench that's already been dug around the camp, along with guards. As you arrive closer, you're able to see that like there's basically like the path from Avalon to the dungeon is there's sort of like barriers on the side to let people like through and to mark the limit of like, if you pass this barrier, you're into the military camp. And you see that like some adventurers are in the process of leaving, talking with some guards, and grumbling at having to fill out some papers, get a stamp from a guard that's like at the entrance of the military camp on their way, like right next to the path, and you see Bran, the water genasi, and I forgot where I put the other one. And the Goliath druid with a mohawk, kind of like grumbling and heading away.
I put Goliath Bard, Jonah.
What?
In my notes, it's Jonah the Goliath Bard. Is that who you're referring to?
Probably, yes. Thank you. Cool. And so as you arrive, the Crusader identifies you as adventurers and says, "Hello, adventurers, back from Peril. Thank you for your service. I'm gonna need your names. We're registering everyone who goes in and out of the camp for security purposes." And then he...
Melora?
Alright. You see that like he grabs a new sheet of paper.
I just thought they'd answer first. I don't know.
Yeah. Writes it down. He's going to cast a little bit of magic, and an image of your face appears on both his copy of the document and yours. And
Oh, good. It didn't say I was dead.
and stamps it. I mean, like he's making the document from
gotcha.
scratch. Like this is the like your first encounter with this army, and they're cool. You see that he files your paper away and says, "You're good to come in. Do not enter the camp proper, and make sure you follow the laws of Avalon. Have a good day."
And that's Crusader aligned, right?
Yes, I'm a Crusader.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say I was watching this from a distance. Wait, maybe this doesn't even matter. Hold on. I don't know. Oh, we did a long rest. Oh! I hit 100 healing points. I have done 100 healing points.
Okay. Roll a...
Was there any stipulation on that about like whether it was magical or mundane?
Nope.
Okay.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. The difficulty is 5.
Ranger good at wisdom.
21.
Cool. You... there is something different about you. Something that is creeping into your being from your wounds. What is one way that this thing influences Omen's behavior from here on?
Meaning, like, what? Like, what are my options?
You start to act in a way that is different from before. You are influenced by this flesh that is slowly taking over for your own.
So I'm assuming I need to pick something bad.
Can it be something like, man, I love peanut butter, and I've never liked peanut butter.
Yeah.
Can I speak verbally?
Oh, sure. You took a hit to the throat, and now your vocal cords work, but you don't sound like yourself.
Ooh, that's fun. I like that.
Okay. Should probably get this looked at. That's fine.
Cool. Now it resets back to 0, and once you're back to 100, we'll make that saving throw again.
Okay.
If you tell us whenever you gotta go do the saving throw, it can maybe help.
I think I passed the saving throw.
Can I, I'm gonna ask, is that something you want looked at?
It's a curse.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of fucked up.
Okay, here, yeah. I'm gonna touch Omen and cast Identify.
Okay. This is the flesh, the curse of healing. You sense a different creature with an enormous, vibrant vitality healing. It's healing in the shape of Omen, but because
In the style of itself.
in the style of itself.
Right.
Would I know? Like, would something like? Oh,
Sorry,
go
give me
ahead.
just 1 second. Thanks to the identify spell, you're able to identify that there is both the lingering effect of an extremely powerful potion of healing, and that the blood coming from those wounds in large enough quantities could be used as an ingredient to make potions of healing.
Ooh, that would also have that curse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love playing a high intelligence character. I just get to say everything I suspect.
What were you?
Would a greater restoration hypothetically lift this curse?
Or remove curse or greater restoration.
Yeah.
Something.
It might seem like a curse, but it's just someone healing.
So no, okay.
So, it's called the Curse of Healing.
Yeah.
So, remove curse.
Yeah.
Would probably work, I think. Right?
I'll ask Theremin if there's any research we've done into it. If not, hey, I got a live bench upstairs.
It's fine, I don't need vocal cords.
Okay. I just want to finish this one scene before we do stars and wishes. Do y'all register under your names and to get into Avalon?
I cast Disguise Self,
Nice.
and
So you've already moved close enough to this place. How do you cast Disguise Self without attracting attention?
Omen, he did say he was staying back to see what happened when I.
yeah.
Laura.
Make a deception check.
14.
Okay, cool. What do you look like?
I look like a.
Oh my God! Let's dress you up like my brother.
I look like Laura's brother.
Okay, sounds good. You go in. Name?
Sven.
Sven.
Or like Sven. I don't know what his voice sounds like.
Older and thicker.
Sven.
You see
Ooh.
that he
Not a fan.
I'm gonna elbow Melora like, it's fine, shut up. This is how I always sound.
He's got a cold.
writes it down, uses a little bit of magic, hands you your papers.
Thank you.
Omen's face is on Sven's papers.
What the fuck?
It's okay, we can minor
I
appreciate whenever we show it to
react.
anybody.
I just like don't react and I just keep walking.
Weird.
Weird. You see that the spectacled crusader turns to you and says, "Name?"
My name is Runar.
Runar. All right, Runar.
I mean, you are the one that got away.
Magic's a little bit of this.
I don't like
Oh.
my image
It was
being
really just me and
documented.
it was Rory and Ren that got in the most trouble there.
Yeah, and
What did you say your name was? Sven.
Sven.
Cool.
Sven.
This is totally identified us.
The two of you better remember that.
Oh, it's a minute. What did you say your name was?
Runar.
Runar.
Cool. Cool. You make your way through the camp. You notice they've been very quick about setting up this structure. 3 wooden beams. And ropes attached to them.
Oh.
4 ropes. You're able to see 4 figures hanging already. Each of them has a piece of wood with something written on it.
Tell me one of them's not Nasser.
There is a large, heavy figure with bluish skin that becomes green where her blood has pooled towards her feet. There's still blood on Mog's apron, and some of it is hers. Just beyond, you see on the sign it says heretic. Next, it's going to take you a second to recognize her long black hair and her robe that has been torn. It takes a second to recognize her because she is not wearing her typical giant hat. Madame Zuli of the Seers is hanging, and she has the sign that says cultist. All of you are so the 2 of you see a figure with an extra long limb that touches the ground, and Robin, the aristocrat that begged you to help her, has been caught and is also hanging. And the last one, it's what wound did you inflict on your Lumbo when you caught him that you recognize on the unmasked figure of that dead of the dead Lumbo that is hanging?
You mean when we fought him?
Yeah. You're gonna notice 2 arrow wounds where you shot him, and you realize the Lumbo that was with you was not this Lumbo. His sign says thief. And that's where we're gonna end it for today. Dusk and Doom, baby.
What did Robin's sign say?
Oh, cultist.
So there's 2 cultists?
Same as Zuli.
Carl's gonna...
Well, Mog is also counted as a cultist. I said heretic, but yeah.
Carl's is gonna not so subtly start just inching to hide behind.
There's already a 5th hope hanging, but no resident yet.
Yeah, he really hides. You hear you kind of feel like trampling behind you. That's it.
Cool. Star and wish.
Love the concept of the battle. Great job for that.
You absolutely wrecked my flying creatures.
Thank you.
You were a lifesaver because I think we were both out of spell slots.
Hey,
too.
a couple of third level spells.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what
like
it took,
you use most of your spell slots for the main part of the heist. This was like a very difficult escape, and I'd always been planning on throwing in some the Pegasi to so like I really wished Alex was here so that he could see the consequences of his actions. But you'll get to tell him, or he'll watch this video.
What idiot.
Why would we lie?
Wish.
Find fun ways to I want to feel cool for having a ridiculous AC and also feel danger. And I think today was a good start towards that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I do like things that just do attacks,
Yeah.
because it makes me feel invincible. But
Okay.
things that don't just do attacks are fun too. The rocks pushing over the side was a good counter.
I think my star is like we've really played up the horror aspect of this with most new characters who come into the party of like, we're a little suspicious. But you like the my star is like your personality and the detect thoughts and the backstory of like I was bored. Like I think I really like how that integrated into the campaign. Like I also like it when like you the player characters are like suspicious for a while. But yeah. And my wish is to get an opportunity to give you another magic item because I gave you one and then like
It was such a
like
good
if
one.
I like
Hey,
if I
the
hadn't-
dice tell a story. It was
Yeah.
great.
My star is also being able to do detect thoughts on Melora because I feel like I struggle with. There's a new character, like Owen would not just be like, yeah, buddy, let's just like get you in here. So
Right.
having the
Yeah.
the mechanic of like, are you like, how fucked up are you? Are you like just thinking about stabbing us in the back? And the fact that Melora's like, I'm normal pretty much. It's like, great, here's the book. It's like I could skip past the whole like.
I have dreams.
Yeah, like that's fine. You can have dreams, just don't kill me in my sleep. Yeah, I enjoyed using that. My wish is to talk to Nasser, kind of have more story progression. I think another reason why Owen was talking a lot today is because Alex isn't here. So we don't have like the face of the party.
The thinker and the talker.
Yeah, the smartest among us. Yeah. Rory's gone and Florence is gone, and it's like, well, we still got some shit to do. So
yeah.
Owen will try to speak to another person.
I think my star is like you picking up the investigation kind of in their name feels beautiful. It's a very good continuation. My wish is for you to get to use your new voice that is somehow different from the voice you use with telepathy, and
Yeah.
Well, I thought a lot about like what Owen's voice would be like with telepathy. Like, what is someone's voice? Like, is your voice what you hear, or is it like
Yeah.
what you hear?
yeah. So like the voice would always sound kind of different, but these are not your vocal cords anymore.
Yeah.
In fact, they are material enough to produce sound. So yeah, then my wish is to see how you deal with that voice, and for you to get to another 100 points of damage.
Let's see, my star. I also had a lot of fun with the combat. Even though, it felt like we were low on resources, I think the new person coming in and also the way that the combat was dealt, it was really creative. Also, the final scene was very haunting. I guess my wish is to not be that fifth person hanging up there. That's the wish. I also, what was it? I feel like we gotta do a little check-in on like the whole situation with his friends, his allies.
Who is he?
Oh yeah, the people first mentioned in the journal. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I was thinking like also like the voice in his head. Like maybe we need to convene about that, but I will try to send like a Google Doc or message to you sometime this week. Okay. I'll try to send a Google Doc, kind of like just debriefing like what his current thought process is, and like maybe like some ideas on like
Perfect.
the voice in his head. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my wish is to get to read that, and yeah, the whole thing where like I didn't think that you'd be like, yeah, let's steal the magic item from the new character like this. I mean, like you literally got those spell slots back that Lobo was able to use to save her life.
Yep.
So you're welcome.
So I tell a story,
so
man.
In hindsight, I probably could have gotten her back out, right?
But yeah, like my story is like your willingness to go with the flow for Chiral to like, yeah, this person is suspicious, but so am I. Yeah, I'll fucking help them, sure. As someone who is also a paladin, you it's normal that you relate to. Yeah, Lumbo's a paladin now. This one at least.
So many paladins.
Now that OG Lumbo is confirmed dead, all 3 of my previous characters
Oh my god,
died.
I didn't think about that. Was that
Y'all gotta
intentional?
catch up.
Was that intentional?
No. But you remember at the start of the game where I was like, I thought I had 5. That's okay. 4 is enough.
Yes.
I was counting NPCs that I was gonna kill.
Cool. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe third time's the charm.
Hey, maybe.
Maybe.